Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. On the left-hand side, we are going to be seeing Team Cure, and on the right, it's going to be Team Nintori. We're here in the upper bracket final of the Heroes Captains Clash. Winner goes on to the grand finals next Sunday with a one-game advantage in that best-of-7 series. Loser goes down to the lower bracket final, and will have to fight one best-of-5 next weekend on Sunday to the team that crawls through the lower bracket quarterfinal and the lower bracket semifinal. So the gatekeeper will be the loser of this series. We're heading into map number 1, Alterac Pass. If you're wondering how we got here, the coin flip was won by Team Nintori. They banned away Dragonshire and Volskaya Foundry. Team Cure banned away Sky Temple and Tomb of the Spider Queen. And Team Nintori, who won the coin flip, opted in for first pick or for map pick priority, and they're going to be choosing to take us to Alterac Pass. Junkrat and the Lost Vikings banned away by the side of Team Cure. Lucio and what? To be banned away by Team Nintori. As a reminder, this is a standard Heroes of Storm tournament. There are no tournament shenanigans. There is no baseline bans. There are no meta madness. There's no carryover heroes that are picked and played cannot be played in the next map, or no ban carryovers either. So next map, 90 heroes will be back and available at the start of the draft. And of course, we have bans and such like that at the top of the screen. Maiev will be banned away as well. And let's see what we get here for the first pick from Team Cure. Newscasters doing caster things. If you said as a caster this is over, you'd be pretty poor caster. It's too close to call, and elections essentially the same thing as they still have a chance in esports kappa. No, I mean the reason that I'm making fun of the too close to call is because like CNN, Fox, all the news affiliates from like 9 a.m. on Tuesday, like 9 a.m. like Eastern, so like 6 a.m. my time or whatever, they're gonna be literally having, that's the news cycle that entire day. So they're gonna be like, it's the top of the hour, let's check in with Michigan, it's too close to call. Like, it's just like, then why are we going through the whole animation? Why are we doing this? Put a list on the screen, say it's too close to call, and let's move on to some facts, instead of being like, let's do this 10-minute segment that provides no information. That's my whole thing. I know you put a cap at the end, but it's like it's like a gripe of mine in the political season. Like, it's just the new, like, why do we have to have the news cycle for literally like 12 hours? Like, let's just get a nice 3-hour block of coverage, cover the shit, give us the info, and let's move on with our goddamn lives. Alterac Pass map number 1. You can tell I don't like political season at all. Brightwing Tracer Blaze. That right there is a Cho'Gall composition if I've ever seen one in my book. Hogger Chromie on the right will be grabbed. Ban phase. We could see a main tank ban up against Brandon. Nubarak could be a pretty good ban. Brandon does play that pretty effectively. Nubarak has fantastic value on Alterac Pass. Or, as the first pick team after this ban phase, we could be seeing Team Nintori grabbing the Nubarak for their own side. So it's going to be a target ban onto Hanzo. Okay. Newscasters need food and shelter too. Yeah, but here's the thing. Newscasters are salaried and they have a pay. I'm sitting here just trying to get Twitch subs, okay? I'm trying to be as entertaining as possible for your Twitch subs. Newscasters, I mean, if they do a poor job, they still got a job. Because they're established and blah blah blah, and there's some football commentators that I'm just like, what do you bring to the table, dude? Oh man, there's some color commentators in football that I'm just like, you are boring to listen to. I hate this. Diablo, Uther, Chromie, Hogger on the right. Will they go for the secondary healer? No, I don't think so. I think this will be some sort of auto attacker with the Chromie. I don't think they want to do a double support with a hyper carry Chromie. I just don't think it will work out very well. Blaze, by the way, does have the flame suppression at level 7, so it'll be really nice into the Chromie and Uther for some spell power debuff. Zagara for Alterac Pass is not something I was anticipating here, but we got it coming through. I'm excited to see how it all unfolds. On the right side, it's going to be Nintori with what as the last pick? The Sylvanas is up and available. They could go Sylvanas, and that would be fantastic for their composition. Siege potential amplification, wave clear, mobility. Mind control could be a nice fishing tool post level 20, which is kind of expected on Alterac Pass. I'd love for this to be a Sylvanas.
Victory for the Forsaken.
I get all my news from the fish that lives in the pond nearby. I throw a piece of bread and wait for the real news. Oh. I just have Bandit update me constantly. Wow, look at that. The breakdown on why Sylvanas is nice for the team, and there it is. It's the pickup as well. Alrighty, Twitch predictions going. First map in this best of 5 series. Get your Twitch gambles in. You got 5 minutes to do so. We're loading into Alterac Pass for map number 1 in the upper bracket final. Thanks for hanging out, chat. If you're enjoying yourself, be sure to drop a follow. If you'd like to support the stream further, every little bit helps us out, because if we can sustain paying our bills with Twitch streaming, we can continue to bring you awesome Heroes of Storm content. If we can't, then we can't. It's as simple as that. What's up, Trainwreck? How you doing, bud? Alrighty. Upper bracket final. Here we go. We should get the load in a second. Usually the first map load is always the longest. Not too bad chilling. Well, thanks for chilling over here, Trainwreck. I hope you're having a great Sunday. Best of luck to your sports team. Or your Heroes of the Storm team. We got 12,300 on Team Kier once again. Make it 17,000. Any Nentori believers? How's Baha and Bandit? I'm doing okay. I'm doing my best. I've had some little rough mental days here and there, but I'm doing my best to not bring that to the stream and continue to bring you awesome games. But you know, I'm a human being. I don't get everything perfect, but I try my best. And Bandit, of course, is always the most wonderful, perfect puppy on the planet. But thank you for asking. Right side of the map, we're into map number 1 of this best of 5 series here in the upper bracket final of the Heroes Captains Clash. Sven will be your hogger for Team Nentori. We've got an IB on Sylvanas. Nentori will be your solo heal Uther, Nano Chromie, and Porky Diablo. Left side is Team Kier coming off a victory. They're warmed up and ready to go after winning their upper bracket semifinal matchup. Team Kier, led by, of course, Kier with the Tracer, Bloodcool on your Blaze. Over in the bottom lane, we got a Brandon Johanna. Fuzz will be your Zagara, and last but not least, Valimar on the right wing. A Shield Glare for the dismount, but meanwhile in top lane, this is going to be Sylvanas. And oh my god, Fort Front Gate Racing, like, this is super awkward because we currently have Zagara, Brightwing, and Johanna showing in bottom against the Hogger. Blaze is just currently chilling in mid, and they actually get some damage. They actually stop sieging in top lane, which is a little surprising to me. I mean, the Black Arrows do expire, so that's probably the reason being, but still, Hogger in bottom lane able to get a Hog Wild out. The bottom siege continues, some creep spread by the Zagara, and it seems like we're having a top lane, bottom lane race between these two teams. Get your Twitch predictions in. Thank you for the odds on the Team Nentori. Kier is able to blink through the gate. The Wave of Light does connect, but Kier taps the well, and he's fine. Hogger in bottom lane will get some assistance from Porky. That creep from Funds showing this Diablo stepping in. Looking for the angle. Gets the Fire Stomp. Tries to maybe get a reveal on some of this creep. Hogger with an easy throw dynamite clears out one of the creep tumors. In the top lane, the stun from Uther, the Wave of Light, as Sylvanas Black Arrows amplify the siege onto the fort with the minion wave available. Time trap set up by the Chromie at Horror Anomaly, so she can utilize those for some extra tanking of towers shots. Sorry, my brain just ka-chunked right there for a second, because first fort will go down sub 2 minutes, a minute 30 in. And this is going to be Team Nentori with structure lead on Alterac Pass, but we'll see what ends up happening. First objective phase will be in the bottom locations here of Alterac Pass. We've got our siege camp on the left and the right to be grabbed. Faster, of course, on the right side, because Team Nentori does have this Hogger, which makes quick work of said camps. Don't forget about HOTS. What? Oh, damn, you forgot about HOTS. Sorry, I completely misread your message. Sorry about that. Wait, you forgot about my sweet little channel, Rommel? Oh my god. It's okay. You can just give us your Prime Gaming whenever it's available. Happy Sunday, bud. Thanks for coming by the stream. Appreciate it. Shadow Charge on to Brandon. That's a Hyper Shift from Brightwing, saving the health bar. This Johanna, I think without that, she would have definitely been dead. A little bit of poke damage from Nano and Ivy would have been enough. And we do have the ability to jump into player comms today, so we will be doing that. Once we get into an objective phase post level 10, this is polymorph onto IB, but they'll be fine for the time being. You're a working man? No, you're great. You're great. I'm just teasing. I'm just teasing. Also, it doesn't hurt to try, you know? Might as well try. Rommel destroyed my odds. Well, then try and convince some Team Cure believers to make some more odds there. Phasia from Brightwing connects again. Ivy wants to get the kill. The polymorph onto this Sylvanas. 100 or so HP. I think the lowest I saw was 10, but one more auto comes out from Funds, and they were able to get the first kill of the game. First blood over to the side of Team Cure. Cure, by the way, still managing top lane. They also have Pulse Bomb just about ready to go. 96%, but it will be at 100. Isn't that a Rush song? What, YYZ? You know, the more you bet, the lower the odds. But no, but I mean, like, if someone were to put, like, 25, like, another 25,000 on Team Cure, the odds would change, right? That's what I'm saying. You gotta get your channel points on Team Cure so that the odds for Team Nintori go higher. That's what I'm getting at. I just don't think I said that clearly. I have been casting for 4 hours straight. And I'm all hopped up on caffeine. Little fire stomp from our Diablo. And Tori going for the channel. Delayed once. Hogger getting a bounce. That's a nice horizontal bounce and actually gets back to the safety of the allies. The phase shift from Brightwing bolsters the help of Bloodpool as IB goes to the channel once again. And Tori, or Nano, sorry, will not be delayed. Fire Stomp. Yeah, you gotta convince the Cure believers, man. There's already 17,000. Try and get more. You gotta goad them. Cure comes in with the Pulse Bomb! Then Tori won't go down, but no, Cure actually gets it in the end. Okay. Sure thing it is. We have our objective phase still being channeled here. Cure looking for another target. Blinks in onto Diablo. The channel being delayed, but there's too much on the ground. Jet Propulsion goes in, and now Porky and Team Nintori try to back off, and that's a good bounce from Hogger. IB will be picked off as Porky gets body blocked to oblivion. Hooray for caffeine, yeah. I'm on my 4th cup of tea today. 42, by the way, we did not talk about this. Serrated spines for Funds here, 42 stacks currently. I will look at the percent increase a little bit later on. We do have the Bile drop, so the upgrade for the Infested drop currently on 3, but you passively get the 20% radius increase. If you hit the 12 enemy heroes, you get the extra Roachling summon, which is good for the later build factors, especially with the pack instincts. We have the suppressive fires I talked about in the draft for the Blaze to reduce some of that spell power of Chromie. Chromie continues with her deep breathing with the Morbius loop level 7, level 5, however you want to break that down. We have the Temporal loop as well. Her heroics already here early. Speaking of heroics, the left side will grab Quantum Spike, Devouring Maw. We'll see Blink Heal for Brightwing. Blaze, he's holding, but I'm assuming it's going to be Bunker. Brightwing, and no way, Sven gets out of this alive, and Sven will be picked off in top lane. Brightwing with the phase shift. Unrespectable 1v1 from Cure and Brightwing. Tea isn't that bad. I'm not saying it's bad, but I don't drink coffee, so, and tea is my only source of caffeine that I ever have. So a 4th cup of black tea for me is quite a bit. Alrighty. Top lane to be... Whoa, hold on. Falling Sword Johanna. Bunker for Blaze. We didn't talk about those. Yeah, those came through a little bit later. Wailing Arrow, Temporal Loop. We'll also be seeing the Apocalypse for Diablo, Divine Shield Uther, and the Hogger Hortipult. Well, whoever wins the next objective will jump into their comms, but for the time being, Diablo looks like he's going to be able to delete Trace or the Falling Sword from Brandon a little too late. As this is going to be a Wailing Arrow, the Haunting Wave, the phase shift from Brightwing will help out Fuzz to be able to back off just fine. Wave of Light level 1 for Uther stacks are completed as our Sylvanas heads to bottom lane to clear out the wave. Next objective should be announced momentarily. No hot chocolate? No. A little too much sugar for me. Black Arrow should be available for IB. Yeah, they're going to go ahead and take down bottom lane Fort easily. Oh, wait, maybe not easily. Diablo gets a Shadow Charge Overpower. Onto the Blaze. Currently have a couple shots coming out from Chromie. Bile Drop gets another stack from Zagara. Or for Zagara. Tracer mid getting the phase shift with Sven. Uh-oh. I'm getting deja vu, chat. Hortapult out this time, and Sven's fine. Okay. Overpower Shadow Charge. Trying to find more pressure onto the enemies. Porky unable to make anything happen. We do have Chromie done with her Deep Breathing level 1. Does have the timeout. 6 stacks on Bile Drop for Zagara. Augur finishes out the right side camp. Blaze starting this out over here. He's not too far behind, honestly. An objective phase, second one of the game. 40 seconds of channel time. 3 jailers to defend. And is there a call for boss on either side? We are post 5 minutes. Top and bottom lane bosses are available. Diablo chilling in the bush. Tori trying to get some vision. Kira able to get a blink away. Quick reload as well. Porky stepping out, looking for the angle. There's a pulse bomb onto Porky. Quantum spike. There's a heal. Good overpower. The falling sword from Johanna. Tracer gets the recall to buy a small window. Condemned from Johanna. The divine shield goes out onto this Sylvanas as Porky is body blocked. And he'll be taken down, launched to the left-hand side of our screen from that ragdoll, but his souls will be expended, and he's back in the mix as we do have a jet propulsion from Blood to try and chase down Uther. Unfortunately, no kill. Hogger, by the way, in bottom lane is going to get a consolation prize of a fort. We have our objective phase being channeled by Team Cure, and let's jump into their comms. Yeah, let's hear what they got to say here, chat.
We're playing yeah, we played this. They're down ults. Just stay healthy if you can. They have loop still.
I got first.
You can just hit front to back, front to back.
Thanks. Oh. I have my ult now.
Bye.
I was scared.
Keep stalling it.
It might be hard.
We have infinite.
Just let oil get out.
Yeah, be horrible.
I'm running.
Up, Blaze.
I don't have anything for you. Can you lift?
I'm okay, yeah, I think so.
Oof, got it.
Lift.
I'm not, I need.
Bunker.
It's on cooldown.
We don't have it.
I'm out.
We
We
got
run?
that. Yeah,
Everyone run.
Running.
I'll pick
Yeah, I don't want to get
Wait,
pulled in.
Okay, bottom.
Nice job.
They're
Just
still
lift,
looking.
care.
Yeah. I'm just trolling them while we get waves.
I don't have falling for your 50.
Okay.
I have longer now.
Diablo?
one more
Think
top.
so?
They have 4 here though. Kiting. I'm playing.
Just live.
He has APOC now.
I have
I'm
falling.
getting a butt wave.
Yeah, keep getting waves, dude. 4 here.
I have falling now. You can
I'm
play
chasing
aggro.
I'm chasing the Hogger.
It's good. I'm chasing.
I'm
I'm
coming
on
out.
with you. They're behind.
I'm on Uther.
Yeah, I'm waiting. I'm letting him Maypock you.
We're split, by the way.
Yeah.
So I'm out of that.
Yeah.
I just want us to finish mid. Let me tap and we finish mid.
Okay.
They might run with me on bottom.
Yeah, you have bunker, right?
Yeah.
You see if you.
No, they're mid. Big slow.
Yeah.
I'm coming mid.
Front to back.
And we...
We're okay.
Hey, box.
Heal funds.
Hitting Diablo now.
They're gonna try loop now. I don't have anything for you.
I have
I
E
mean,
if they go on
so
me.
bot, though,
Keep
so
poking
bot.
it.
I have
Keep
Thunder.
poking it.
We should get this.
Yeah,
I'm low
yeah.
resources.
Keep pre-tap.
I have D now. I'm going.
I have Ricochet now, it's big.
Yeah, we have 16.
Yeah, play slow.
I'm low on mana.
Slow front to back.
I still have D. I think we just don't get a. Do you want to
Oh,
try?
we get it.
Alright, I'll
Oh,
stay.
yeah, with 16.
It's almost done. It's slowly together. They will eventually get it, I think. With 16 we keep. Just stay healthy. Okay,
Main
now
funds are
we can heal up and chill.
Get back.
Alright, we can go top. I'm gonna.
Saw my back once. Make sure you're good.
All right, we got some good team comms from Team Cure. We got to see, or at least hear, how they were approaching some of these fights. I don't care about giving you a Sorry, Discord was asking how the call went, and I was like, I just jumped in and jumped out. Anyways, we do have our Diablo in top lane with the rest of the team grabbing this camp, or this boss. Not Mata, thank you for the follow. Glad you're enjoying the content, bud. So at least you can see whose comms we jumped into. Team Cure is giving us some information. They're playing a lot of front to back. You did hear the Blaze trying to find a flank and all of that, and he was unable to do so. The Apocalypse zoning. All in all, though, that was still really well done. The Apocalypse activation onto Valmar, who was able to blink away to a minion wave. Porky I mean, he's trying. Though I will say this, the Apocalypse does reveal the enemy on bottom lane boss, so they know they can siege onto this top lane keep. And remember, early game, this top lane fort was given for free, and now the members of Team Cure are, well, they're getting punished for giving over that top lane fort so early on. Bottom lane boss is going to be arriving at the keep front gate in bottom, which does have the 2 towers. Some hearths out from this top lane wave. They'll go deal with bottom. We currently have the null pack and mid pushing in, but that top lane keep is going to be cleared. And Vandar going to be left to clear out this objective, or this boss push. Sorry, keep double checking that I'm not in the Discord call still. I don't want to accidentally be just casting while I'm in there. I set myself to like perma-mute today, so I shouldn't have any issues, but just in case. Alright, so Vandar clears that out. He's going to go back to full HP. Top lane fort will be worked on, so at least there's periodic Reaver minions to match the consistent coming through the lane. Bottom lane boss got the 2 towers and a couple autos onto the keep. Next objective, third one of the game is up and available. And can the members of Team Dentori grab this? Team Cure with the lead. It's 6-1 in kills. And they're playing pretty methodically. They're not being overly aggressive. You even heard Kira in the comms mentioning how he's trying to troll the enemies here and there. So trying to bait them out of position, maybe force out abilities that they don't want to use just yet, like Apocalypse. You kept hearing Kira trying to say, I'm trying to get Apocalypse from the Diablo. Another objective phase is up and available. Diablo goes in for the Shadow Charge. There's going to be a condemn answer from Brandon. As our level 19 to level 18.5 is here, favoring the side of Team Cure. Brandon, alone, was looking to step up. Time stat by the Chromie, but this is at Horror Anomaly, so she only has extra time traps. No speed debuff or armor debuff. Pulse Bomb on an Dentori on the right. We currently have Diablo trying to back away. He is not full on souls. He is 95. Gets the Fire Stomp through a few enemies. Cigar trying to back away. I heard a Wailing Arrow go out from Sylvanas, and absolutely we did an 85-second cooldown on that one. Diablo Shadow charges in. The overpower is mitigated by a Iron Skin of Johanna. Dentori comms. You typically do 1 comms per game. Unless we're like Giga late game or something. But I just typically do 1 comm jump per game. Also, I don't want to jump into a team comm when they're like losing. Like I did that during CCL and it was like there was no good information to glean. Unfortunately, when a team's behind, it's just there's not a whole lot of good communication coming out from those players. Diablo's able to get the full soul build up. Pulse Bomb onto Porky. A little healing over time as well. Diablo, 2 stacks on his level 13. Devouring Maw goes out, but no one encapsulated. 34 seconds of channel time are on the right side to go. Let's see if they can grab this. Chromie with 1 delay. Is igniting the oil slick. A fire stomp from Diablo does not get the delay. 20 talents here on the light. We have the Heaven's Fury, as well as the Fortified Bunker, Total Recall, as well as Invisible Friends, and I'm assuming it's Pack Instincts, because we already have the Corrosive Saliva. Actually going to be seeing the Protective Coating at level 13, 20 armor, while on creep. So long as Fuzz has this creep out, is good to go. Still waiting on the Cigar at level 20. It's typically the Pack Instincts. Do we get Tyrant Maw for the cooldown? I don't think so. Pack Instincts is just so good. Objective phase will be going over the side of Team Cure once again. 20's on the right side. We have the Stuck in a Loop for Chromie. Recall from Tracer. She's going to be able to burn some blinks. Won't be stunned by the Uther. Hellgate for Diablo. We have the Bolt of the Storm for Sylvanas, Redemption, Uther, and the upgrade for Hortipult with the Secret Stash. Every 2 seconds, Hortipult Loot Horde randomly launches either a Dynamite, prioritizing nearby enemy heroes. Every 5 seconds, it also launches a chunk of meat towards Hogger. Our objective phase and top is stalled out by the minion wave, but it seems like Team Cure, they want to open up mid. That is going to be Bile Drop, level 7, finished out by Fuzz. Currently 84 stacks on that Serrated Blades level 4. More Bile Drops going in. Did go into the Pack Instincts level 20. And this mid lane objective, Cavalry, does not get much of this keep here. Pulse Bomb onto Sven. Hogger just backs away safely. Condemn from Johanna's, Brandon stepping in. There's going to be a Devouring Maw onto 2. The Falling Sword from the Johanna. The Bunker comes down from the Blaze. Do we have an activation of the Apocalypse? Absolutely. Iron Skin eats the CC. Sven able to get the Divine Shield and the Hog Wild. A little overlap right there, but that will be Sylvanas going down. Huge Juggernaut plating armor from Blood right there. That level 16 activate to gain 50 spell armor for 3 seconds upon expiration. Gain a shield equal to 125% of the spell damage taken while Juggernaut plating is active. Mid keep is being worked on. Bottom lane keep being assailed. Pulse bomb onto Porky's getting low, and this bottom keep does go down. Can they take down mid? Can they find a victory? 40 seconds on Sylvanas. Still a lot of defenses coming out from Chromie and friends. More Banelings in from Zagara as they are prioritizing yes into this mid lane. Diablo does not have souls. No, he did have souls actually. So he's able to come back into all of this. Double keep is down, and Team Cure do not go for ending. They're looking at a boss in bottom potentially. Woo! 2 stacks on Porky, level 13. Otherwise, we're waiting 2 more seconds for Sylvanas to respawn. Boss is going to be coming in through bottom. I doubt they double boss here unless they want to confirm the third keep. They could go second boss and try and get the third keep and then go core, but I feel like this is a push through bottom to end. Heroic-wise, everything is about to be ready. Divine Shield in 5. Apocalypse up in a moment. 1 blink heal charge coming back for Tracer. Here, just getting a couple autos in. Already has his Pulse Bomb stacked up and ready to go. Agra bounces off the rubble of the old fort. IB getting pulled by the Condemned. There's going to be a Haunting Wave, the Wailing Arrow into the backline. We currently have Sylvanas trying to make the big plays. The Divine Shield does come through. Falling Sword onto a few of the enemies. Blaze, does he have a bunker available? He does. And it looks like it was already broken out. Devouring Maw connects onto 2. Tracer in the backline does take down the Sylvanas. Timeout from Chromie denies the Pulse Bomb damage, and Nano cannot get some Sandblast as Diablo lands a Shadow Charge. There's going to be Uther falling. He does have Redemption Golden Swirl. Porky goes down, so does Hogger, and here's going to be this kill onto Uther. To wrap up map number 1 in this best of 5 series, Team Cure coming in aggressive, and they will find victory on Alterac Pass. Cure with the quadra kill in the end. GG, well played. Drekthar falls to the Alliance. Oh no, we lost another sub. (14-1) game. Not a flawless game, but dang. Well, we'll see how Team Nintori try and bounce back in this one. Let's see what the choice is going to be. Is it going to be map pick, or is it going to be first pick? Welcome back, everybody. We are here in map number 2 of our best of 5 series. On the left side, it's going to be Team Cure. On the right, it's going to be Team Nintori. And we are going into Garden of Terrors. So, Team Cure leading this series. They did win the first map, and the losing side of Team Nintori opted in for first pick priority. So this will be map choice coming out from Team Cure. Lucio first ban. He is, I think he's only been played 2 games this weekend. Otherwise, he's been just banned out every other map, or every other series, I guess you could say. Brightwing banned away as well. Okay. Just skimming. What do we got here? Okay. Nintori's Malfurion is really good as well. Maybe they either steal that away or potentially ban it out. Do we get 4 healer bans? I doubt it. I think it'll probably be like a Junkrat ban somewhere in here. We do need to consider heroes that are great for this map. Illidan was played earlier today, and Illidan actually is kind of good on this map, but I don't think we're going to get a target ban. Tracer, the gun version of Illidan, will be banned away. So a little target ban on a Cure right there. Maiev to be removed as well. So Junkrat is up and available if someone wants to go for it. Also Blaze, Diablo, Adubarak, Johanna. There's so many amazing options currently for the side of Team Nintori. What do they want to start out their draft with for map number 2? What is the secret sauce to take us to a 1-1 score after Garden of Terror? Because currently Team Cure leads this series, this best of 5, with a score of 1, and it's going to be an immediate Blaze. It will be our first pick, Blaze. Left side. What are we going to be getting? Could go for an early Malfurion and pick up like a mage with that, or something that grabs camps pretty good, like a Greymane or Cassia. Gonna go for the main tank Johanna and pick up a Rhaegar with it as well. Okay, so they get the baseline cleanse of the Purge, 60-second cooldown. Got Johanna with Iron Skin. Brandon did a pretty good job with it last game. The Falling Sword was a good adaptation for him. Right side with the Blaze. What are they going to be looking for? Is it going to be a dive composition? Do they pick up something like a Diablo with Anduin or a Malfurion for CC to follow up the Shadow Charge initiation? Do they consider Stitches for Porky? They're going to grab a Muradin Hanzo with the Blaze. Okay, some more CC, good poke potential. Mobility is nice on the side of Team Nentori all in all, with Natural Agility, Dwarf Toss, Jet Propulsion. We're going to get into our ban phase of the middle of Garden of Terror, mid-ban phase for Garden of Terror. Probably a healer priority ban, unless there's like a Genji they want to get rid of, or a Junkrat actually. Junkrat could be banned away. Granted, you could see Team Cure grab that as they do a first pick after this mid-ban phase. Sergeant Hammer removed, so don't want to deal with her. Sergeant Hammer would slot into the composition of for Team Nentori pretty well. You could just grab the hammer and then a healer, and that would work out well for them. Hanzo, of course, gets wave clear at level 4 with explosive arrows, so maybe a little bit of a struggle early game, but not that big of a deal. Ban-wise on the right, I mean, the draft is completely open. With the Johanna Rhaegar, nothing has been shown of the draft, so it's like, what do we want to not deal with? I think you maybe ban the Junkrat here. I know I've been harping on it, but I feel like it has been a high priority ban for a lot of players and teams. They get rid of Shimada. Okay, so no Genji this game. I do believe this should be an early Junkrat picked up on the left-hand side, unless Team Cure don't want it. They could grab Junkrat and then their solo lane and maybe flex with Cure Zeratul potentially, or I'd like to see a Zeratul here. That'd actually work out camp-wise, wave clear. So they grab Sylvanas with the Dahaka. Okay, alright. I like the Sylvanas push potential. Mobility is decent. You also take away the Sylvanas from IB, because IB Sylvanas is really, really, really good. They didn't win map 1, but still, like you saw, there were some pretty explosive plays from that Sylvanas player. Right side, last two picks, so no Genji. They still need a healer, and what do they want to grab? They could go Anduin with the Light Bomb, but I think a Stukov might be a little bit better for this composition with the Lurking Arm. A little bit more control. There's the Junkrat in there as well. Yeah, I think the Stukov is a nice slot in, and the Junkrat poke is good. But they have to anticipate this on the side of Team Cure. They had to anticipate the Junkrat coming through. What do they want to round out their draft with? Cassia is good poke potential. I mean, there's so many. Like, Vala's up and available, but they just want a simple auto attacker. They could go into a mage like Chromie or Mephisto. I mean, it's like whatever Cure wants to do, whatever flashy plays he wants to make, this is his opportunity to kind of, I wouldn't say carry the team, but pick up something explosive, and it's a Thrall. I don't think it's bad. I'm just kind of like, I'm lukewarm on the Thrall on this one. Well, let's go ahead and jump into the game and see what we got going on. Thanks for hanging out, everyone. Hope you're having a great Sunday, and thanks for lurking, chatting. Mostly lurking today. All right, Twitch Gamble is going. If you would like to make a prediction, now is a good time to get your channel points in for it. Let's get into Garden of Terror for map number 2. Can Team Cure capitalize and find a victory here? Or will this be a 1-1 score? Will we have a series on our hands by the end of this? Let's find out. On the left side of Garden of Terror, the map choosers and the leaders in this series, we have Team Cure with a fun Sylvanas, Brandon Johanna, Valimar on your Rhaegar, Cure playing Thrall, and in the bottom lane we'll be seeing a Blood Dahaka. Right side of the map, Team Nentori looking for a 1-1 score through Garden of Terror as the first pick choosers. We have a Nentori Stukov, Porky on your Muradin, Sven will be playing the Blaze, we have a Nano Hanzo, and IB is your Junkrat for the bottom lane.
4, 3, 2, 1. Let the battle begin.
Enhanced agility for Dahaka, Rolling Thunder on the Thrall. We got the Lurking Arm upgrade with the Low Blow, Dwarf Toss Murder, extra round timers, Adrenaline Stim Pack, Feral Heart for the Rhaegar. They're actually going to go for mid here. They're going to... Not very often we see the mid-rapid siege. It's typically in bottom or top. Blaze is going to try and capitalize while the enemies are in mid. Stormbolt from Porky not connecting. Fuzz displaced by a concussion mine, but towards the safety of his fort front gate. Dahaka makes his way towards top lane, tapping a bush to get some movement speed buffing. And it looks like he won't lose much, if any, of the minion wave. A jet propulsion from Sven, and the Twin Flames does cook up this Dahaka. Down over in bottom lane, Murden rotating down. Dwarf toss in, lands the Thunderclap, misses the Stormbolt. Concussion Mine cleansed away, or actually no activation of the Concussion Mine. Good cleanse from Valimar, anticipating said activation. Johanna will soak up mid lane. Blaze Dahaka on top will continue. Dark Swarm activation, but no Essence Gathering. Well, good drag into Blaze here. He's going to tank one tower shot, but it's not enough to really threaten Sven too much. Junkrat is rotating up, but I think, yeah, he's going for the camp over here. He's going to start this out. We'll be seeing double camp being grabbed by the side of Team Cure, and Porky will scout this for his allies. You can actually see missing the Stormbolt, unfortunately. Block stacks are going to be eaten away by Sylvanas, and this will be double camp, mid and bottom, coming out from the side of Team Cure. We got Brewster camp for top lane. Junkrat and Blaze may grab Siege camp as well. Hanzo currently working on Siege camp on the right. Sonic Arrow just in case the enemy decides to invade, and no invasion to be had. How are we doing on Twitch Gambles? 4,200 on Team Cure and 10,700 for Team Nintori. Wowee. Big Nintori believers hoping for a 1-1 series after this Garden of Terror map. We're going to find out, though. Pharaoh's Frostwolf pack for our Thrall at level 4. He's already got one stack on that one. Down in bottom lane, Nintori getting a couple autos onto Funds. And Haunting Wave in, the Black Arrow activation, but no teleport. He was thinking about it. He was thinking about it. Low Blow was the level 1 for Stukov, so it would have been something to be a little afraid of. Meanwhile, in mid lane, looks like Kira is able to use his Wind Rush to back away, or, yeah, Wind Rush. Jet Propulsion gets the stun over the wall, the Twin Flames, and this Blaze is really putting the pressure onto Dahaka in top lane. He's not losing a ton, but he is losing a bit here in structure health. Drag back into the fort front gate. Dahaka looking for the body block here. Sven tanking a heck load of damage, but he activates his Pyromania, heals up a bit on the Oil Slick, and this is going to be Porky grabbing first Garden Seed for the side of Team Nintori. Oh, the Team Cure believers have jumped up to 16,000. All right, we got some big odds on this one, chat. Nicely done. Weighted Pustule, Lurking Arm. Cure slowed and caught inside that Lurking Arm for a moment. Bottom lane Siege is going out. Chattering Teeth from Junkrat level 4 picked up. Typically it's Sticky Wicket level 7. Porky low. Funds won't be able to confirm the kill. 0-0 in kills, but we've had a lot of macro play from both sides. Jet Propulsion does not connect into Sylvanas. Nano able to get the natural agility away from that Dahaka, almost getting caught out right there. Nintori mounted, able to back away from any sort of drag potential. And we do have the Purification level 7 for our Dahaka, or for the Rhaegar, sorry. Dahaka is going to go into Feeding Frenzy with the Lurker Strain level 4, so pretty standard Dahaka build. Nanomachine Coating for our Blaze to reduce the auto attack speed of enemies inside that Oil Slick. Murden does not get the Stormbolt, cleansed away by Valimar, I do believe. We do have the Conviction for our Johanna at level 7, so no Sins Exposed for the healing reduction. There's that Sticky Wicket, as I mentioned. Oh, whoa! Sylvanas goes down in top lane. First blood over the side of Team Nintori. I did not anticipate Funds going down on top, but that will be the case. Nicely done. I thought Sylvanas was fine in top. I thought she was able to back away just easily. Healing Totem in the bush from Rhaegar at level 7. We do have Murden Dwarf tossing in. Cure activates his Wind Fury. He's going to get hit with a Stormbolt, the way to Pustule the Lurking Arm, and he's dead. Valimar getting chased by Hanzo here. Hanzo getting Wonderful damage. Maybe looks for a scatter off the wall. Picks up a stack or two. Nintori, delayed maybe by Fuzz. The Haunting Wave. Muradin has the read, but he doesn't have any sort of CC to follow that up. Johanna Condemn in the flank will be able to delay things out. We currently have Blaze activating his Adrenaline Stim Pack. 1 second on Thrall respawn time. The objective phase still being delayed, but I think Nintori does not get it. That's going to be a Haunting Wave max range. Gets the interrupt. Double well tap coming out from Dahaka and Sylvanas. A zoning Concussion Mine on the ground as Hanzo's Simple Geometry is done, and the objective phase will be channeled by Team Nintori. Team Cure looking a little wobbly here in map number 2 of this best of 5 series. Upper bracket final. Winner, of course, goes on to the grand finals. This is a major matchup. Absolutely a very important matchup between both these sides. Couple autos from Sven will be coming out. Now with the Feeding Frenzy, Dahaka's a little bit more respected in the 1v1. Trying not to give those free autos away. 10 talent here on the right side. No Haymaker for Porky. I was like waiting a little bit there to see if he was going to go for it, but no, it's going to be Avatar, Riptire, Bunker, Flailing Swipes, and Hanzo. Unsure. He wants Dragon's Arrow, so he gets the AoE stun, no Dragon Strike. Opposing side, Blessed Shield, Ancestor Healing, Isolation, Mind Control, and Sundering for the Thrall. Heroics are here, ready to go, everything off of cooldown. Blaze gets a camp for top lane. Some scatters from Hanzo poking out. He did finish already the Simple Geometry. Muradin looking to step up, throws a Stormbolt back. No connection onto the enemies. We currently have a Condemn to pull in this minion wave, and it doesn't look like there's going to be much more achieved after this. Haunting Wave in the teleport. The Mind Control, they go fishing. Nintori able to wiggle away from that one, and Nano able to hug the wall, so no Mind Control pull. Junkrat, by the way, in bottom has been clearing things out. Chattering Teeth, we'll see Kira and Brandon rotating in. It's still 0-2 in kills, but macro-wise and experience, it's very equal. The Concussion Mine will displace the Thrall. Johanna looking to step up with the Iron Skin active. No Iron... Actually, just eats the Steel Trap right there. Shield Glare to get the dismount onto Muradin. Blaze, Dahaka in top lane, still brawling out. Looks like Blaze got a handful of damage onto this Dahaka. Forced him back for a moment. Want to quickly just check and see Essence is available. There is maybe an invade onto the camp. No, Thrall was just stepping up to maybe threaten here. Mind Control finds the Muradin. Good damage onto him. The Blessed Shield from the Johanna. The Sundering. They want to take down Muradin, and the Avatar saves. The Riptire comes through, and that is so tilting. The drag onto this Hanzo does connect. The Lurking Arm from Stukov. Auto attacks are still raining in, and Rhaegar lunges in. Fuzz gets the channel on the left-hand side. A Stormbolt from Porky. And... Sylvanas did go possession level 4. Thrall, by the way, Cure Thrall needs 1 stack on Frostwolf Pack. This is always... Wait, he gets it. Drag from Dahaka is perfect. The Isolation, Blaze. He has Bunker available if he's forced to use it. Throws down the Oil Slick, uses the Jet Propulsion, and he's out of there. Nice burrow from Dahaka, lands the drag just afterwards. Porky hit with a Mind Control afterwards. Concussion Mine doesn't get any displacement. Thrall looking for the root, does land it onto Blaze this time. The Bunker comes down, and Muradin trait does kick in. Some Twin Flames thrown out by Blaze, but that's going to be the end of our poke. Chattering Teeth eaten by Johanna. Stormbolt, scatter. Uh-oh, that shatter. No! Brandon, why? He was like, guys, I'll just eat this Chattering Teeth for you. No big deal. Oh, I'm dead. Oh, don't you know, I'm dead. Well, this is Garden Tear to the enemy team, I do believe, right? Let's go check out Team Nintori comms, chat.
C is ready for gathering. I suggest you do it now.
Okay, I cleared top. I think you guys...
Is there
mid.
easy available? Wait,
No, we just
I'm
want to
going
get top
I'm
or
going top.
I'm gonna look at their rotate if they decide to run top.
I think they're sacking top and looking mid, but...
It seems like
on me,
it.
on me.
Holy.
Can you get me for good? You're alive. Nice.
Nice.
I have silence on him. Root.
Yeah, I'm tiring.
Flanking.
Yeah.
Oh no.
We have arrow.
Are you fucking?
No.
Yeah, I mean.
Oh, okay.
Rhaegar. Finish. Nice.
Bunker.
Heal in 3 seconds. Just spread it around.
I'm gonna catch top wave.
Jumping on Cure. Stun.
Get the heal.
We need to hit this forward if we want it. Maybe it's... Okay, out. Done.
This is bad.
Dude behind.
Nice and missed.
Nice.
We have a wave again now.
Maybe
Maybe
do
we
a
just
shot.
soak now.
Do easers.
Oh, is empty up?
Yeah. Should be.
Okay. Oh, it still counts. We're good.
We're doing good. We have 16.
All right, sorry, we just jumped into comms for Team Nintori. It was requested last game, so we got to hear a little bit of what they were doing. And man, that was, I can't believe it. IB lived right there with like 40-something HP. Dealt the concussion mine, allowing him to back away. Yo, man, a shield glare from Brandon would have been enough. And either way, it's going to be 1 to 5 in kills, 14 to 50. Actually, it's about 15 to 16 in levels. And Garden Terror Seed will start spawning again. The Garden Terror phase has expired. 1 fort was achieved off of all of that from Junkrat in top lane. And we are going to be heading into a seed on the left side of the map. But 16 talents here. I feel like the members of Team Cure just give this away and clear out waves. Porky stepping up, looking for the Stormbolt, trying to force out something from the enemies. Doesn't get the Iron Skin. That's a nice virulent reaction cleanse from the Rhaegar. He does have the purification level 7. Sven goes in, the mind control finds him, the bunker comes down, but it looks like Sven is able to back away. Twin Flames thrown onto the fort, trying to amplify a little bit of the siege. But it looks like this is given away, yes. Dahaka clearing things out on top. Porky goes in with the Dwarf Toss, the Dragon's Arrow. The Ancestor Healing is early, but I think it's very good timing on that. Fuzz so very low. Does he have a Haunting Wave to get out of here? The Riptire would have taken him down either way, and that's going to be another kill for the side of Team Nintori. Oh, chat. Team Nintori, they want this series to keep going. They do not want to get 3-0'd. And Team Cure, they do roll into their 16, so they got Will of the Forsaken, they've got the Alpha Wolf, they've got the Elongated Tongue for the Dahaka, as well as Earth Grasp Totem, and Holy Renewal for the Johanna. Dahaka's invaded, he's out of here though. He's got 7 stacks of Enhanced Agility, he's not going to be caught by the Virulent Reaction of Stukov. Detonating Weighted Pustule on an enemy who's inside a Lurking Arm, roots them for 1.5 seconds. So how do the side of Team Cure come back into this? Or do they come back into this? It's kind of seeming like Team Nintori is really rolling through these these team fights. Stormbolt from Porky does not connect. The root from Thrall doesn't either, and that's going to be 2 out of 3 Garden Terror Seeds to the right side. Team Cure need to make something happen, otherwise they're going to be slowly just pushed in and burned down. Porky anchoring for the team, just jumping in further. We got the Gotta Trap 'em all level 6 or level 13 for Junkrat, so he's got 2 steel traps available. No big as to prioritize heroes, but this is 2 out of 3 Garden Terror Seeds. Team Cure, they gotta go in for something. They need to find some kills. They need to equalize an experience. They land the root onto Porky, who answers back with a Stormbolt. The Condemn from Johanna gets a little bit of damage, but that's it right there. 16 is big for Cure's team, but the team fights have really not been going their way, and it seems like they're a little scared. Stormbolt from Porky connects. Thrall tries to turn around. The objective phase is here. The Concussion Mine zoning. Brandon and friends want to step in. Cure with some Chain Lightning over the wall. Dahaka is, by the way, showing in top lane. He should have Brushstock available, but it looks like Nintori gets this. Okay, they give. I'm a little surprised by that. Did he have Brushstock? Yeah, he did. Huh, weird. Okay, Team Cure, a completely different looking team in this series in map number 2. Map 1, they look so dominant, confident, and here they just look like they're unsure of what to do, how to engage, and where to go. And this was the Team Cure map pick. Dragon's Arrow goes to the side. We currently have Garden Terror getting a slam here in mid, but Dahaka is able to burrow and pop some Essence. Overgrowth Plant will be summoned and immediately cleared away by Fuzz. The Garden Terror in mid lane is gone. Bottom lane Garden Terror. Oh wait, Mind Control, that could be huge. Onto the Hanzo, the Sundering, the Blessed Shield, and they really wanted that kill. Blessed Shield may have bounced over to Nintori. Iron Skin activation. The Thrall does not get the root. We currently have Dahaka brushstalking into the anticipated trajectory of the enemies, but they actually start heading north. Garden Terror and bottom is still pushing, and top, but they want these kills. They really want to grab this later game experience, and you can even see right here, 3 to 6 in kills, and there's roughly 1,200 experience difference. So later game kills helping out. That bottom lane fort, as I mentioned, does go down. Dahaka will be able to clear this out in the bottom lane, and Valimar manages top. They'll lose a little bit of HP on this keep, but it's not going to be too bad of a situation. Black Arrow from Sylvanas and Cure Thrall steps into top lane. They get their first structure of the game 15 minutes in. Team Cure, they got to have some rapid demolition, or they need to make some rapid calls to aggress into the enemy here. Like, they can't just sit on their laurels after the double kill they just got. They really got to make a ton happen, and I do think they're on track for that. 20 talent's going to be equalized because of those kills, the experience, the camps to be grabbed. Dahaka bottom lane may be caught out. He gets the burrow. Life Restraint bops back the enemy. Looks for the drag onto Porky and does land it. That is going to be Porky not hit with the isolation. Blaze is trying to hearth out and will... Nah, he doesn't get it in time. Keep in mind, he had no activation of any abilities because of the sticky wicket, but now Porky, gig out of position, does go down. And Dahaka's done with his level 1 enhanced agility, so now he's got the zoomies. Let's talk about 20s here, ladies and gentlemen, as we got it for both sides. 4 to 6 in kills, but for Thrall, we have the Wind Rush. It's 80-second cooldown. Call of Dark Lady call for Sylvanas, so keep an eye on that cooldown. Very low cooldown, around 12 to 13 seconds. Isolation, Contagion. We have the Ancestor Healing, Farseer's Blessing, and Johanna will go into Blind by the Light for the Storm Shield. Stukov is holding his level 20, but that's because he gets the reset on charges after using Flailing Swipe, so he's going to go into Flailing Swipe level 20. For the Controlled Chaos, we'll be seeing Fortified Bunker, Big Bowls on our Junkrat for the Cannonballs, as well as our Sonic Arrow upgrade for Hanzo with the Bullseye, and Rewind Muradin for Porky. Alright, seed number 2 going over the side of Team Cure. They're going to start grabbing a few more camps here. Dahaka starts working on this camp, but he's a little afraid because he's so far away from his allies. Still have that Garden Terror Gnome chilling. If 16 was big for Team Cure, 20 I believe is even bigger, especially with this Dark Lady call. So here's hit by Mind Control, have their vision reduced greatly for 5 seconds, and as I mentioned, the cooldown as well. Alright. Sylvanas clears things out in top. Map overall is equal structurally. There's some gate advantages for the side of Team Nintori, but this is another seed to spawn. Shield Glare onto Porky. The tongue does not connect. I think Brandon might have been a little early with that Shield Glare, revealing the Dahaka in the bush, or at least the presence of the allies around. So Bruiser Camp stolen away. Siege Camp will be stolen as well. Team Cure, they just don't want a bad position fight. And they're like, cool, you guys can have these camps. We'll clear them away easily. And they might not go for this objective phase here. There is Siege Giants pushing into top with double catapult. One of those catapults stolen away by possession. You can see the purple glow around it. It's actually, no, never mind. It's Team Nintori. They're the ones who are going to back away and give over Garden Terror phase to the enemy. It's just a random knight helmet. All right, here come the Garden Terrors. Garden Terror is a little bit different than Tomb of the Spider Queen Webweaver summons. The Garden Terror goes up as far as your current minion wave, and they don't lose health over time. They do lose health per auto attack, even if they're not taking damage. Every time the Garden Terror auto attacks, it loses X% of HP. 20s are here on both sides. Let's see how Team Cure pushes into this. The Black Arrows from Sylvanas activated. Cure activates his Wind Fury as well, trying to get as much damage. Mind Control finds this Muradin. The Blessed Shield coming out as well. The Avatar activation. Johanna steps in. There's a Blinded by the Light. The Sundering from the Thrall. Porky trying to get out with the Rewind with Muradin. Flailing Swipes will be used, or at least the Flailing Swipes, and then Controlled Chaos is going to be picked up. Another fish from Mind Control. See, 12-second cooldown already. Root onto Muradin. Oh, Wicked Deja Vu, excuse me. Anyways, Cure's going to be able to avoid a Stormbolt. That's going to be the activation of another Wind Fury. They're trying to take down Nintori. That's so much damage onto Nintori. Another Controlled Chaos swipe comes out. The Mind Control misses. A lot of damage on the ground. Cure gets a huge Ancestral. The Jet Propulsion comes through, but another Ancestral trigger as Sylvanas will be able to take down the Muradin. Could this be a game-winning fight? A game-winning push? The last swipe of Flailing Swipes have been utilized. Sylvanas' Black Arrows to lock down the tower for another, whatever 50% of the duration is, and this is going to be bottom lane keep going down. 50 seconds on Porky. They're thinking about it. They're thinking about it, but no, they're not going for it. Brandon anchoring for the flank, or maybe Brandon is the flank. The Blessed Shield into Hanzo and Blaze. No, Hanzo, no! Beautiful play from Brandon, and that'll be Blaze going down. Junkrat, Stukov, the lone defenders. Skip the keep and go core! Cure Thrall is going to be able to set up a Quadra, make it a full. Sven with the GG, well played. Fuzz still working on a tower to get those stats a little bit higher, and this is going to be map number 2 to the side of Team Cure. One map away from punching their ticket to the grand finals with the one map advantage next Sunday. GG, well played. Team Cure on a roll. Also 69 in kills, very nice. All right, chat, you know the deal. We're going to go ahead and roll out some ads. Be sure to subscribe to the stream. Please, please do consider subscribing to the stream. Every little bit helps us out. We are currently 31 subs away from our goal. I know it's a big ask, but every little bit helps us out a ton. If you have the ability to tier 1, tier 2, or tier 3, we do have the best tier 2 and tier 3 alerts on all of Twitch. If you'd like to gift a sub, all that good stuff, we do have the Baja Ross raffle going on right now, so every gifted sub gets you a raffle ticket into that. Please do consider subscribing and supporting the stream so we can continue to bring you awesome Here's the Storm action. Let's go ahead and roll out some ads and potentially get ready for what could be the final map of the day. That if you have Amazon Prime, you've got Prime Gaming, so consider using your Prime Gaming here, as we have a delicious fish, potentially, for any Prime gamers. But let's get into it! Let's get into it, everybody! Welcome back into the Best of 5 series here in the upper bracket final. On the left-hand side, it is going to be Team Cure. Thank you all for the follows. I appreciate it greatly. We do stream 6 days a week, by the way. Monday is my only day off. We have Team Cure on the left-hand side, and this is going to be Team Nintori opting for first pick priority as the losing team. So Team Cure will be choosing to take us to Towers of Doom for map number 3. Could be the final map of the day. When did Kaldor grow a beard? The same day he got glasses, apparently. What's up? Yeah, I sound just like him. I sound just like him. You don't like fish? I don't either, but you know what I like? I like Prime Gaming fishes. I like Prime Gaming. See, if we were to get a Prime Gaming right now, I could show you the delicious fish that we have. But until we get that Prime Gaming, no delicious fish for chat. So we have currently our Vikings Lucio band away. More Lucio bands coming through. Towers of Doom, as I mentioned, this is going to be the map choice of Team Cure. So first pick over to the side of Team Nintori. Team Cure, they've had a pretty decent showing today, honestly. The Guard of Terror game was super wobbly at the beginning, but post level 16, even chat was pointing it out, post level 16 was so very good. Johanna. Okay, so target ban under Brandon's Johanna. This does open up the opportunity for Cure to get a Tracer. Cure did have a really good Tracer in map number 1, so that could be a possibility as well. There's so many directions to go to for Towers of Doom, but of course the Vikings will be banned away. Another Maiev ban will be coming out as well. Cordless, thank you so much for the redemption. I'll probably give you your channel points back after the stream, though, because I am on a cup of tea, and I have no beer in the house, because I drank it all during D&D yesterday, so I gotta run out after stream to grab beer before I catch the Lions game. I know the Lions game has started, but, well, either way. Alright, so we're all good on that. First pick over to the side of Team Nintori is gonna be your Blaze, maybe? No, they're gonna look for a Dahaka instead. Okay, so quick rotations from mid to bottom. You do have, or from mid to top with the enhanced agility. We do see some Dahakas go into tissue regeneration. There was a symbiosis Dahaka earlier because of the spell armor needed. That was actually up against Team Cure, and they had that pop-off Li Ming game on Towers of Doom in the second best of 5 of the day. Beer is the answer. I don't have any beer in the house, though. What was the question? Right above you, Softbert. Go get a drink. Brightwing Junkrat on the left-hand side, so just getting some comfort picks here. You also have the poke potential of Junkrat, which is really good. Delay around the objective. Endless Nades could be a pickup as well at level 16 with the cannonballs on top of that. Dahaka's already been grabbed on the right, so you could see some sort of like follow-up CC. Maybe Team Nintori goes into a Stitches composition. Porky does have a really good Stitches in his repertoire, in my opinion. It's Malfurion, Hanzo, Dahaka. So the setup is kind of there for the Stitches. Is there enough fear in the hearts of Team Cure to get rid of the Stitches here? Or will they ban out something like an IB Sylvanas? Or, well, actually, after this ban phase, Team Cure will have first pick after the ban phase, so they could just be grabbing the Sylvanas on their own side. They have the slot for it. They still need another Assassin or Bruiser, and then, of course, the solo laner and main tank. They get rid of the Medivh. Okay. Medivh is gone. Give me 2 seconds to throw this teabag away, because it did steep long enough. Target ban on a Tracer. Is Cure considering his Zeratul? No, Cure is definitely considering his Illidan again. That's really what we're looking at here. Another Cure Illidan. That's gotta be it for sure. By the way, chat, cheers. Happy Sunday. I got myself, I don't know, it's like 5th cup of tea or something. I did switch over to green tea, though. I don't think I need the caffeine. I think I'm all hopped up on caffeine already. Oh! Oh! It's a Cure's Team Stitches? I wasn't anticipating that at all. I don't know how Brandon Stitches is. I don't think I've seen it. I don't know what to anticipate from this. It could be amazing. We'll have to see how his hooks are. That does throw a bit of a wrench into this composition on the right, because I think they were anticipating the Stitches pick. What do they want? I'm not crazy about the Tyrael. I mean, it does have... Whoa! Another raid? Welcome! Transparent, thank you for the raid. Thanks for thinking of us. How was your casting, bud? I saw you were casting earlier. Was it Heroes Lounge? Either way, thank you so much for the raid. Filipro, it is a best of 5. Yes, all games are best of 5s. No, it's Patrick. Yeah, it's best of 5. Best of 5. Last pick on the left-hand side with the Stitches composition. What? Another Thrall. Another Thrall. Hypercarry Hanzo versus Hypercarry Junkrat. Interesting. Interesting. I do actually like, now that I'm looking at this, the full picture, I actually love the Thrall last pick. Rolling Thunder level 1 is huge. I'm surprised there was no maybe there was a consideration of Tychus. I would have liked to see that, but let's get into the game, chat. Hey, Transparent, thank you for the raid, bud. I appreciate that so very much. Thanks for thinking of us. Alright, let's go ahead and get into it. Which team wins Towers of Doom? Thank you again for the raid. You are all just in time to get some Twitch gambles in as we are looking at what could be our final game of the day. Ash Mantle, thank you for the reminder. And if you got raided over from Caldor, Transparent, Allura, or Lion Lad today, be sure to drop a follow to the channel. I do stream 6 days a week. Monday is my only day off. We do a lot of Heroes of Storm content. We do a lot of fun stuff. Look at that Prime Gaming! Oh, delicious fishy. Look at this delicious fishy. Oh, look at this delicious fishy. Thank you so very much. Flubberdash for your Prime Gaming. All right, let's get back into it. Give me 1 second here. Let me manually do this so I don't break something on my other end. We have Here's the Storm casting. You haven't missed anything, chat. You literally missed the the loading screen. Wowee. Flubberdash, thank you for your Prime Gaming for 5 months. Look at that delicious fish that we just got. Left side of the map here in map 3 of this best of 5 series in the upper bracket final. Winner goes to the grand finals for next Sunday. Loser drops down to the lower bracket final, and that'll be also on next Sunday. We have a Blood Cool on your Hogger, Funds on the Junkrat, a Cure, Thrall, Valimar, Brightwing, and Brandon hooking with Stitches. Right side of the map, this is going to be Team Nintori. Nintori with a Malfurion, Porky on the Blaze, Sven with your Dahaka, IB is your Tyrael, and Nano on Hanzo. New habits, Blaze level 1, huh? That's one purple fish. That is my Prime Fishy. See? Delicious fish. Delicious Prime Fish. Auto attack Hanzo. Redemption Hanzo. We have the Ardent Restoration for the Tyrael. Patchwork Creation on our Stitches, Hypershift Brightwing. We'll also be seeing the extra one timers on Junkrat, Rolling Thunder as we talked about in the draft, and on the prowl for our Hogger. Dahaka with the enhanced agility. Looks like we already had 2 regeneration globes going to Tyrael and Blaze. That's going to be a interrupt on the rotation. Soothe misactivated by the Brightwing. Cure trying to back away as we currently have Stitches getting a couple bites here and there. The root from Malfear and the concussion mine from Junkrat is pretty good. Ivy is getting body blocked to Oblivion, and Fuzz should be able to get the kill onto this, but here's the thing, Fuzz's health bar is getting so very low, he's going to be taken down by Tyrael's trait. Hanzo picked off as well. He's going to lose whatever redemption stacks he had. He actually still has 1. Cure looking to chase on Nintori, lands the root. There's going to be a Wind Fury activation for the movement speed augment. Nintori, is there a hook from Stitches? Finds the hook. That's a slam jam. Thank you, Brand. Damn. Phase shift from Brightwing right onto Cure. Not a whole lot of mana, and they're very deep into the enemy territory. Cure is going to be taken down by the Twin Flames of Blaze. 3-2 in kills as we have a bloodbath at the start here. A minute 18 in, and it's 5 kills in total. Valimar trying to back away. The Oil Slick slowing. Fuzz with the concussion mine. Able to save for the time being, but Valimar is absolutely dead. Early game experience. You can see right there. 898 versus 1,031. 3-3 in kills, 3-3 in levels, and it looks like this camp will be stolen away. Cure steps up onto the point. Concussion Mine blasts away the Tyrael. He jumps back on with the Eldruin Smite. Cure still trying to sustain this. The hook from Brandon not connecting. Blaze lands the Jet Propulsion, and Cure, playing a little too aggressive, does go down. Is this just EU Storm League? What? Alright, level 4s are here on both sides. We'll have, of course, the Ignore All Distractions for Hanzo, continuing the auto attack build. Thrall with his Frostwolf pack. Polymorph. Eldruin's Might is there. Thrall tries to read the activation of Eldruin's Might, doesn't get it in time. Doesn't get any stackage right there. Jet Propulsion from Blaze says hello to Fuzz. As Brightwing Phase Shift will connect onto this Junkrat. He's trying to get out of here. A slam from Stitches for a little bit of damage. Triple Objective Phase coming up. Hanzo, by the way, is still pushing things up in bottom lane. Does get some decent siege. We still have sappers rolling on in as well. Concussion mine over the wall. Hanzo is moving down for objective channel. No, he's actually Nintori going for the channel there. It's looking like Team Cure should be taking 8 points of damage because Nintori is uninterrupted unless they can invade the right side, but that typically doesn't happen. That typically doesn't happen. We will be jumping into comms, by the way, in this series. We're just going to be waiting for a post-10 single altar. Those are typically the most contested and fun to listen to. And we'll be jumping into the comms of probably the winning team at that moment. So 32 to 36 HP. And in mid lane, just looking to see if there's any sort of engagement. Not really. More regeneration globes. Blaze on 9 out of 15 for the new habits. 9 regeneration globes, of course, for the Ardent Restoration on Arterial as well. Looks like our Twitch prediction is closed. Big believers of Cure. Couple believers for Team Nintori for the series to continue. We'll see what ends up happening. Concussion Mine, blast back. Wow, Concussion Mine into Steel Trap, but Brandon trying now to get away. Phase shift from Brightwing helping out a little bit. A soothing misactivation, but Brandon does go down. The drag from Dahaka will lock down Brightwing as well. Thrall finishes out as level 4. He rounds the corner and gets like a quadra stack. But this is looking really awkward for Team Cure. 3 to 6 in kills, favoring the side of Team Nintori. They've got a level, about a half a level lead maybe. Scary kind of situation. We do have the Taste for Explosions for Junkrat at level 4, so he's building up that extra damage on the Frag Launcher Grenade. So we'll probably see the cannonballs later on. I mean, it makes sense for this map as well as with the extra, or the... I'm blanking on the Endless Nades level 16 is the anticipated one there. Double objective phase will be coming up. Let's cycle through the other numbers, get an idea of what the damage healing experience looks like so far. No, Fluid, I agree, bud. I absolutely agree, Fluid. I'm 100% in that camp with you. I have no bias to either team. I just want as much Heroes of the Storm action as possible. That's always my 2 cents, or at least my desire. Double objective phase, as I mentioned, is coming up. That laugh that you heard means we're post 5 minutes and the boss is up and available. Still another 7 minutes until the center teleport opens and the structures upgrade from fort to keep values. Junkrat trying to get bottom. Delayed here and there. No one able to get mid just yet. 10 talent tier, quarter level to go. Either Team Kira got to make a play, or they're going to be slowly losing out this objective phase once that 10 comes through. Tyrael should have a delay onto our Hogger with the Eldruin's Might. Can get another delay with the reactivation, potentially. He actually goes back in. 10 talent here for its Judgment, Tranquility, Isolation, Dragon's Arrow, and our Bunker for Blaze. Tyrael getting the channel here. IB is uninterrupted. 4 shots into the core. Make it 8 shots as Nintori also be able to get this channel. So 8 shots go into the Raven Lord from the Gravekeeper. Hogger still soaking up top, trying to get this heroic level for his allies. We currently have Gorge, Blink Heal, Riptire, Sundering, and Shockwave. Hook on to Blaze, Concussion Mine underneath him, no activation. Porky gets the bunker summoned in time. Tranquility activation as well. Porky gets gorged after coming out of the bunker. There's going to be a Judgment onto Thrall as well as the Dragon's Arrow. We have Blaze going down as their counter kill. The isolation on Thrall did connect from Dahaka. A hook misses, and I think Kier might be happy that hook missed, so there's no allies coming in close to his 25% health bar. That does get healed up a little bit from Trait and Brightwing Pulses. Next objective phase will be singular in the center of the map, as Team Kier look to open up things in bottom lane. 10 talent here is kind of a big moment for them. 4 to 6 in kills, and it is currently a 12-point difference, 24 to 36. All right. Boss, of course, is still up and available. Oh, a hook goes out. I think they were looking for Tyrael there, but I think he had a bit of a dip, dive, and dodge with his Eldruin's Might. Full auto build for him. Looking to chase onto Thrall. The Oil Slick goes down. The Jet Propulsion will connect. The Soothing Mist comes out from Brightwing. Kier trying to back away from all of this. There's going to be a drag from Dahaka connecting. Staggering blow from Hogger. Does he have any activation to get out of this alive? Phase shift from Brightwing is going to be just in time. Jet Propulsion from Blaze is actually gorged away, and he's through the gate. Another kill onto Porky here. Nexus Forces actually steal that kill away. Single objective coming up. I just want to check really quickly. It's 86 overkill from the tower shot. Oh my god, I thought Sven was hooked right there. A pixel shy from Brandon. And the hooks are warming up from Stitches here. Blood looking for the channel. Eldruin's Might with the delay. There's a drag from Sven, the polymorph from Brightwing. Tranquility activation. And there will be a shockwave out from Hogger, who needs to back away. A hook finds Nano. Natural agility over the wall. There's a Judgment into Dragon's Arrow. Goodbye, Hogger. Concussion Mine splits Nano. Blaze trying to work his way back into this engagement. And the members of Team Cure will lose Hogger at a critical moment. That is a really unfortunate, but they get a kill? Nope. They get a hook onto Sven, and that's the end of it. Bottom fort should go down with this minion wave arriving. Hook, Gorge. Bunker is available. They're going to take him into the death zone. Bunker will be summoned. They'll clear that out. Ivy goes in. Fuzz getting low. Concussion Mine pushes Porky further away. A hook looks for Nano, but no connection onto him. The Oil Slick comes down. Bottom lane bell tower, as I mentioned, gets grabbed, and this is looking like Riptire forced to be used on the minion wave. Oh, Team Cure very wobbly here in map number 3. 13 is here though. 13 is big, especially for Stitches. He's got Hook Talon as well as the upgrade on his range. We currently have Blaze activating Pyromania, trying to back away. Was trying to invade the camp. That's going to be Sundering from Thrall right afterwards, splitting the Malfurion and the Hanzo. The Hanzo arrow not connecting Nano. Now trying to back away. Thrall doesn't have the route to connect, and no hook to take down Nintorias. This is Hogger spinning around, but they'll steal away camp on the right. The Dahaka in top lane is going to be grabbing our camp over here. Bottom lane fort to be worked on. Singular objective. And, is this going to be contested? I think it will. Let's jump into Cure comms. We might do double comms this game.
Yeah.
Need vision. Oh, they have a trap here. Watch the trap.
Oh,
it's okay. I hooked Tyrael maybe. Watch, move. Okay. On the trap, Kill.
Rip.
Good.
Nice.
Just live.
Yeah. Someone cap blood back to waves, I think.
I've hooked him too. They're greedy. They're saying the hook is right here.
No, he's still tall.
Nice.
We need blood on waves.
Yeah. going.
Yeah, I think I got this.
We could look 4v4 still. Look at my Thunder here.
Yeah, I would
watch,
do
watch.
trap. Do trap there. Oh, I
I
booped.
fucking 2.
Seeing habits. Oh, and
I might get Mal. I get Mal.
Maybe. Oh, we get forward.
I think
I'm
it's
gonna root
okay.
after.
Let's
Yeah,
just
yeah,
kill
yeah.
him on the trap.
Root.
Holly. Good.
Oh, it's big. Oh, it's
And a
massive.
pork mixer.
Here behind.
Nice.
I root it.
Hanzo.
I booped that guy.
Hanzo. I can chase.
Yeah, it's shit.
Nice up.
I'm judged. I'm
I'm with
judged.
you. Help. I tanked the tongue.
Just getting
Walk.
through. I'm walking.
Good song.
I've hooked. You have spell armor.
Get him out of
I live.
Nice. Okay, we still siege now to go. Taking their globes.
Yeah, perfect.
I'm dropping aggro.
All right, making sure I get out of the comms perfectly. What a good time to join in. We got to hear exactly how they were playing this map, and I gotta say, Brandon's calls on these hooks, holy heck. Those are some significant hooks that we were able to listen in on, and next objective phase will be triple. 10-7 in kills. It's now 17-16 in our levels, and Team Cure on the warpath for a 3-0 victory in this best-of-5 series on Towers of Doom for the upper bracket final. As a reminder, if Team Cure does win this map, they head to the grand finals with a 1-map advantage in that best-of-7 next Sunday. Brandon, angling for something here. You see the steel trap on the ground. He's trying to find a good hook target. Slam. Dahaka's going to get rooted. Stitch is backing away. Looks for the helping hand, I think, for Cure, but Cure was already kind of disengaged. Junkrat, by the way, was able to grab a camp on the right side. Judgment from Material going on into Cure. Jet Propulsion to follow that up. The Dragon's Arrow as well. 70 spell armor, by the way, for Cure, mitigating so much damage. Level 13 Greater Spell Shield right there. The hook onto Porky, but that's still going to be Thrall going down. Hogger does get top left, and he's going to get top right as well, so it's going to be 10 shots into the enemy core, only taking 3. Dahaka looks like he's cleared out the sappers in bottom. He's going to manage all these waves. 22-17, I do believe, if my caster math is right. IB trying to get some harassment onto Fuzz here underneath this tower. It's full HP. Blaze getting this oil slick ignited. Fuzz low. He's gonna be definitely dead underneath this tower. That's unfortunate for him. Hogger will be able to grab the top lane objective, or the top lane camp. Push that into the fort here. No, it looks like he's gonna be focusing onto the minion wave. Spirit Shield, every 45 seconds gains 70 spell armor against the next enemy ability and subsequent abilities for 4 seconds. Frostwolf Resilience reduces the cooldown by 10 seconds. Nice pickup from Thrall. Did sustain him a little bit there, but I don't think it was enough as he does go down. 10-10 in kills, 18-18.5, favoring the side of Team Nintori. So they get bottom left bell tower. Brightwing starts working on this with the minion wave available. Thrall coming in as well. Stitches on top of that. Hogger working on minion waves. Junkrat just now respawning. The center teleport is open. We're post 12 minutes in game time. So that also means our structures have been upgraded to keep valleys, as you can see on the left side of your screen. Lot is able to back away in top. It looks like Dahaka starts working on the fort here. I think this Hogger is wise to the situation. There's going to be IB showing. Is he going to get an immediate bounce away? He heads towards the north side of this lane. Stitches and friends are not here just yet, but his presence, the way he's stepping up, it's aggressive enough to where they're like, oh, we should probably back away. Next objective phase is going to be left and right on the top lane area. Hook goes out, but no connection onto anyone. Yo, what's up, bud? All right, a 5-point game between these two teams. Junkrat with 97 stacks. He did go into the endless nades. He also picked up Bombs Away, level 13. A hook from Stitches. Looks for Porky, but no connection onto him. Nintori will get the channel on the right. And so now the members of Team Nintori can actually play this aggressively since they don't have to kind of split their time between left and right. Granted, I don't think anyone was going to invade on the right. And without 20 talents here, this is given. By the way, we have Angel of Justice. Tyrael, essentially, if he can see you on the map, he can judge you. As we do have the judgment onto the Hogger on top, that's going to be a phase shift. Unfortunately, the bounce doesn't work out, and IB will be able to get the Eldruin's Might out of here, and this is top lane fort. So very low, but not taken out just yet. Junkrat with endless delays, seemingly. A hook, a gorge. So they lose the bell tower. They're going to lose the objective phase as well, but they're going to get a Porky kill, potentially. Tyrael comes in with the Eldruin's Might. Dragon's Arrow goes wide. The Sundering from Thrall. I can't believe it. Porky's still alive. Brandon looking to back away. Another hook goes out onto Tyrael this time. He's slightly in the death zone as Fuzz is going to be able to activate its concussion mine underneath him. The drag from Dahak onto Kira is good. That's a jump propulsion. Kira, unfortunately, is unable to get away, and this is looking like another hook. That'll be a kill onto Tyrael. 64 seconds on this death timer. Does he get any reduction? He gets about 5, 6 seconds, or 7, 8, sorry, 6 or 7 seconds on that death timer, and Sven should be able to get this channel. And now we're looking down to 8 to 22. Team Nintori looking like they can make this series, or keep the series alive, excuse me. Wow. What an absolute awesome game number 4 or 3 we're getting here. And hopefully a game number 4. Junkrat checking around. Couple grenades do go out. Looking at Dahaka in top lane, finishing out that camp. Hogger will go clear the sappers that are moving up. Need to regain control of that top lane bell tower. This is going to be 2 seconds on Thrall death timer. Next objective phase, singular in the bottom of the map. Let's check in on Team Nintori comms. We typically don't do 2 comms per game, but I think this is a good time to listen in.
Yeah, can we go here?
Yeah.
No, let's try and avoid them for a second. Let's try and pick off Augur again.
Yeah.
Good one shot
Also,
the
I
boss
guess
as
I'm
well.
playing mid first.
I'm AA.
Boss, maybe?
Yeah.
If they show bottom, it's true.
I just play above the boss so you can't go hook.
Oh, they're here. Stop hitting the boss. I need help.
No,
Oh, you're insane.
No Gorge now.
Yeah, finish boss, finish boss.
Oh, okay.
Hook again.
Hook is up, guys.
I need help, I need help.
Oh
I
boy.
bunker.
Live.
losses?
Live. I have a look here. There is.
I'll be. I mean,
Time is now, heroes.
let's just not die now.
The
We're
altars
super
and
fine.
mine.
I mean, they're lethal, so just.
There's someone here.
As long as we don't chain. Okay, no, I don't think it's good. They really want coming, but Tank is missing. And
I'm just leaving.
He has a hook again soon. CD.
Yeah. I was slowed. Couldn't dodge.
All right, let me jump out of those comms because they're about to start getting a little sad right there. Team Cure, post level 20, Master Hooker, as you can even hear in the comms, he has cooldown. And they're aware of Brandon being able to get all these hooks out with hook at 7, 13, and 20, of course. You also have the Pulverize on top of that. Level 20 for Brightwing is going to be the Blink Heal. Cannonballs for the Junkrat. Bolt of the Storm for our Thrall, as I was looking at Sven, looking if maybe he gets the drag. Hogger gets top lane bell tower, by the way. Bullseye will get a delay. By the way, Malfurion did not go Tranquility level 20. Excuse me, he's going to be going into Life Bloom. Casting Regrowth instantly heals the target for 10% of their missing health. And Hogger will leave this this top lane keep on a sliver of HP. No, he's going to actually push up into this. Okay, never mind. I thought they were going to look to delay this out. Boss in top lane is still 3 minutes out. Hogger's very cautious of this. By the way, as I mentioned, Tyrael's Judgment. So this is max zoom you can get as a caster. Whoops, sorry. There you go, max zoom. And if you look at this, this is the Judgment range. That's the Judgment range for Tyrael. Alrighty, Blaze managing bottom lane wave. There's a singular objective available in the center of the map. I do see a bit of a collapse on the Sven in top lane. No, Junkrat's just with the cannonballs over the wall. Auger's gonna try and clear things out. Dahaka brushstalks into the left side. Uh-oh. Misses the drag. Auger's still working on top lane. He's trying to make sure these sappers don't go over the wall. Doesn't want to give over free HP. As you heard in the comms from Porky, they're lethal. Brandon steps up, doesn't land the slam. Nintori is going to be interrupted by a Sundering either way. We do have the Tranquility activation. Hogger trying to make his way in. The Dragon's Arrow does connect onto someone, and that's the Bullseye as well. There's a Brandon Gorge. He's going to be taken down. This looks like it's the beginning of the end here, favoring the side of Team Nintori. If they can find another kill, it is definitely GG. The Sappers do go over the wall. Maybe this bottom lane? No, that wave's not going to push up fast enough. Decent damage onto this Dahaka. Burrows uses some essence. Hogger bounces in. Jet propulsion from Blaze does connect. Blood trying to back off right now. Tyrael goes in as well. The auto attacks are pretty good. It will be Thrall taking down Hanzo in the mid lane. It's 4v4 right now. Stitches up in 30. They do have the center teleport available. Endless nades from Junkrat's a thing. Really good damage onto his Sven and Porky right now. Hogger looking for the bounce, doesn't find what he's looking for. Ivy maybe with an interrupt. Polymorph by the Brightwing, staggering blow. Concussion mine back over the wall. No follow-up outside of a couple concussion mines. Dahaka, rush stalking on the left side of our engagement again. The judgment from the Tyrael coming through. They're going to be focusing onto one target. Fuzz trying to back out of here. Hogger, does he have a staggering blow? He's got a shockwave onto the Dahaka. The Sundering from the Thrall will be coming out, and Dahaka does go down. More cannonballs being launched out by this Junkrat, and it seems like this is the call to disengage from Team Nentori. Stitches back, and he uses the center teleport. Thrall gonna be able to get these 4 shots into the enemy core. 4 to 12 in core HP. Boss up in 1 minute and 4 seconds. Oh, God. Junkrat with a few grenades over the wall here, poking onto the mid lane fort. Hogger will regain control of top lane. 40 seconds on boss. That's going to be 22 minutes and about 38 seconds in-game time at the top of your screen for that to be available. They're already setting up around it, but they've got 30 seconds to go. They're looking for top sapper and this top lane keep, I do believe, since sappers need to be dealt with in bottom lane. By the way, chat, it's not a very common thing, but we are going to be seeing Taster Explosions just about done. 193 of the 200 stacks. You'll hear the laugh for the boss in 13 seconds. Sappers in top being pushed up. Looks like there's a rotation down into bottom to defend this bottom lane bell tower. We still have this mid at, let's say 60%. Hogger trying to feed in these sappers. They should get the charge. There's the laugh of the boss. He has respawned. And sapper available in top to be pushed in. Thrall grabs the wave in bottom, and they're looking for boss. They're looking for lethal. Blood is going to be charged here. That's going to be a Dragon's Arrow. That is Hogger unable to play the game. That might be exactly what they need. The Dragon to Brandon. The Concussion Mine does split. Double Alter Phase coming up here. Couple sappers go over the wall in the top lane. Excuse me, not a couple. Tyrael trying to jump in here. Taste for Explosion's done. The Tranquility from Malfear and activated Sundering from the Thrall helps out Brandon here. There's going to be an isolation going in as well. I think that was onto the Stitches. He's taken down. I think, chat, they held on as best as they could, but Team Cure will be falling on Towers of Doom. This looks like it will be a Judgment Tyrael coming in. Jet Propulsion from the Blaze will follow up. A double kill from Malfurion. Thrall, the lone defender, but this is, as I mentioned, a channel from Sven. Ladies and gentlemen, the brooms are out. Can Team Nentori reverse sweep the enemy? You might be like, Bahamut, where's your math? Well, here it is.
Blue team dominated.
Team kill picked up by the side of Team Nentori, and that'll be Towers of Doom going over to our Nentori squad. Wow. Almost pulled a Team Cure there. Phew. Wow. Awkward. 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 My math was perfect. It was just, you needed 2 bell towers. GG indeed. All right, you know the deal, chat. We're going to roll out some ads. Now's a good time to remind you that if you're enjoying the stream, be sure to follow. If you'd like to support the stream further, every little bit helps us out a ton. If you would like to start a Tier 1 sub, use your Prime Gaming, gift a sub, all that good stuff. We do have the best Tier 2 and Tier 3 alerts on all of Twitch. But as I said, we're going to roll out some ads. When we come back from those ads, we'll be getting into the next game. Team Nentori, they've got the brooms out. Can they reverse sweep? We're going to find out. There we go. All right, everybody. Once again, could be the final map of the day. We are back into our best of 5 series here in the upper bracket final. We have Team Cure with the lead of a 2-1 score. And of course, Team Nentori, of course, with the score of 1. Battlefield of Eternity will be the map choice of Team Cure as the, this will be the map choice of Team Nentori. Team Cure opted in for first pick priority as the losing side of Towers of Doom. Oh boy, I can't wait for another Samuro game. Yeah, I mean, if Team Cure did their research, they should ban Samuro on this map. If Team Cure did any research from the games earlier, they should definitely be banning out Samuro. Sven Samuro, it wasn't like the reason they won, but it was a heavy factor. I mean, IB in that game was doing so good on Sylvanas as well, so we'll see what happens. Frickin' Leak, what's up, bud? Hello, hello. Nice Spooky Worms, Ash Mantle. Alrighty. Hammer ban, Lucio ban. We're rolling through this quite quickly. Battlefield, so we're looking for race potential. I don't know why half of my alerts are not working, but I'm so very sorry. Freaky League, thank you for the Prime Gaming. Thank you so very much. I subbed October 24th after your stream. Did you really now? Thank you so very much. I appreciate that. Thank you for your Prime Gaming. I don't know why Twitch alerts don't want to work today, but unfortunately they do not. So thank you again, and I appreciate it greatly. Let's see. Can I run a different Prime Alert? Does that work actually? Hold on. Does a different Prime Alert work? Does this work? No. Yeah, alerts are broken to hell today, and I don't know why. Oh, wait, that one worked. Nope. That was the other one from earlier. What the hell?
The light abandons no man.
I give up. Thank you so much for it. I appreciate you. You've heard of Cure before. Cure is a fantastic player and a human being as well. Fantastic human being. No Samuro ban. We do have our Medivh and Blaze removed. Lucio and Hammer out of here as well. And what do we have? First pick Uther on the left, so probably double support coming out from Team Cure. We might see a draft very similar to Volskaya Foundry, but no, they're gonna grab the Stukov and the Zul'jin. I love to see it. You love to see it. Team Nintori like, hey, I saw that earlier. That ain't happening to us. So Stukov, Zul'jin stolen away. What does this mean for Team Cure? Do they change up their draft at all? Were they going for the Stukov Zul'jin? I'm not too sure, but it does feel like now they're really kind of considering, what do we want to do for this? We have to kind of adjust our draft game plan. As we get down to the wire on this, it's a Dahaka Johanna. Okay, so if they're going to Haka Johanna, I feel like this is going to be there's a high potential for Cassia to be popped up here, or picked up here. I don't know if they want to solo heal Uther. Granted, Dahaka's sustainability is good, Johanna's sustainability is good, so maybe they don't need that secondary support, or healer, excuse me. As we get into the mid-ban phase, could see a Cassia target ban. We already have the solo lane, could just be yeah, Cassia honestly is fantastic, but they're going to get rid of Hanzo. Okay. They're gonna get rid of Hanzo. Left side ban. Zul'jin is the main priority. If they ban Morales, that'd be kind of comical, but I don't think that's gonna be the case. I think they just get rid of a solo laner they don't want to deal with, realistically. At least that's what I would be doing if I was in the draft comms, or at least the conversation. What's up, Kel? How you doing, bud? Valimar Samuro? Huh? Where are you seeing Samuro? Or are you anticipating a Samuro to be grabbed? Well, Zul'jin, Stukov.
My blades are yours.
I have a feeling they're gonna go into another support. Or like a healer, excuse me. Like Zarya, like actually, support-wise, Zarya and Medivh have been removed. They could have hyper-carried with the Zul'jin with that Zarya. I mean, they could Morales, they could legitimately Ariel. Like, those are still options here. The CC from Ariel would be pretty nice with the Detainment Strikes. You know, you have Sonya Leap, Diablo Shadow Charge. They're gonna take the Ariel Fall on the left-hand side. Oh my god, what a draft, dude. What a draft we've got going on here. I can't believe it. Alright, is this a last pick Samuro? I doubt it. I doubt it. I think Sven's gonna be playing Sonya. They'll probably... Do they go into another healer? Reverse sweep? The brooms are out, dude. The brooms are out. It's a possibility. There is a possibility of a reverse sweep. Last pick. Is it going to be double support versus double healer versus double healer? No. They're going to go for the Chromie. So Hypercarry Vala versus Stukov, Zul'jin, Diablo, Sonya. I honestly think Team Nintori's got a draft that can take us to a map 5. Let's find out. All right, Twitch predictions up. As I said before, could be the final one of the day. Let's get into this series, or this map number 4. Series is underway. Nintori and friends are looking to try and reverse sweep. We'll see if they can. Medivh, boo. Kalavoth, what are you watching? There's no Medivh in this game. What? He was banned away. Are you, like, super behind on stream or something? 55,200 for Team Nintori to win. Them some odds for the Cure believers. On the right, with the brooms ready to go, it's Team Nintori. IB Zueljin. Porky on your Diablo. Nintori Stukov will see a Nano, Chromie, and Sven is your Sonya. Left side of the map, looking to shut down the reverse sweep. Oh, man. Anyways, left side of the map, trying to shut down the reverse sweep. We've got a Fuzz Vala, Cure Ariel. Valimar will be your Uther, Brandon on the Johanna, and Bloodcool on the Dahaka.
We cannot tarry.
Heroes of the Storm? I thought Blizzard canceled this years ago. Wow! The same thing so many chatters have said. Except the game is here, so no. It's not like we've had consistent tournaments and esports leagues or anything like that for the last ever. Condemn. Spoiler, it won't be net. I mean, Ensnare got use earlier. Ensnare was picked up earlier. And it did get value. Auto attack build on our Vala, created the Hunter, Wave of Light for the Uther. We have Searing Light for the Ariel. Tissue Regeneration on the Dahaka, as well as the Zealous Glare for Johanna. Opposing side, we do have our Zueljin picking up extra stackage with his Recklessness level 1, Soul Shield Diablo. Also going to be seeing nice Attainment Strike there from Kier. We'll also be seeing Time Walker's Pursuit, Weighted Pustule with the Fetid Touch, and Sonya's holding level 1. Sven reading his tooltips or something? I don't know what's going on with this. Is this live? Yes. I rarely, if ever, run reruns on my channel. The last time I ran reruns were February of this year when I had an L5 S1 herniated disc, and I literally could not get off the floor. Diablo Shadow charges onto Vala. Fuzz getting low. The Detainment Strike is their heal. No, it's too late! First Blood is the Vala. As a stun onto Diablo, the drag as well. Porky goes down, but I mean... it still is a better W for the side of Team Nintori since they do get a stack of Creed of the Hunter off. 5%. As we will be seeing Ariel rotate into bottom lane. Nano Hearthing out for full mana. Cancels that for a little bit more poke onto the wave. They just keep Heroes of the Storm alive so people can join Twitch chat and make that comment. Oh, really? Oh, wow. Hey, Heroes of the Storm is more alive than Concord. Camps on the right and left will be grabbed. We do have our Biotic Armor for the Stukov. Uh-oh, Dahaka in top lane. He's got Lurker Strain level 4. Has the bop onto Diablo, the Fire Stomp, the Shadow Charge, the Lurking Arm. Goodbye, Dahaka. As the second kill goes over the side of Team Nintori. Is Team Cure falling apart here? Did their draft get scouted out ahead of time? Are they completely thrown off because of the Stukov Zueljin snap pick during the early portion of the draft? It kind of feels that way. Dahaka brush talking to top. Does he have a drag available to connect onto Porky? Looking for the Stukov. Detainment Strike into the wall. Nintori is stunned and will be taken down. A time trap onto this Dahaka as it is a Horror Anomaly level 4 for our Chromie. Some more time traps available. Sick burn. Yeah. I do feel bad for the devs. I do feel bad for the multitude of devs that probably lost their job because PlayStation messed up, but Oh well. 28 stacks for the Vala, 26 for our Uther, 2 stacks on Tissue Regeneration, 5 baseline stacks for the Zul'jin, 50 souls for Diablo. Drag from Dahaka onto the Zul'jin! Can Ivy get out of here? The stun from the Immortal, he's trying to avoid it. There's a time trap from Chromie to buy some space or create some space. Zul'jin stunned by the Immortal, but he will not be taken down, and this left side Immortal will be whittled down to about 5,835 HP, but not cleared away. Fuzz gets hit with a couple autos trying to back away, and will be able to do so. The Immortal going into the more well-defended lane, that being bottom. And how much value can Belith get in the bottom lane? Dahaka versus Sonya in the top. 7 to 6 in, well, just level 7 to almost level 7, favoring, favoring the side of Team Nintori here, trying to get some autos out, get some heals as well, as Brandon was overpowered by that Diablo. The Immortal moving to melee mode as it does lose its shielding. Tainment Strike to push back Diablo. Brandon stepping up. We do have Subdue level 4 picked up. Brandon's definitely dead. Well, the Immortal's gonna get most of this keep, if not all of it. Drag from Dahaka onto Diablo. Is there a Detainment Strike into the wall? Porky will be taken down by the Vala auto attack. She gets her first %. A good time stop onto the Ariel and Uther. Another time stop onto the Dahaka. Vala Fuzz trying to get some more stackages and also maybe get a kill, but none to be found. Sonya will spin to win through the top lane camp. 9 stacks on the Fetid Touch for our Stukov. We'll be seeing bottom lane camp grab. 10 talent tiers almost here for both sides, so let's cycle through the other numbers. And I think we can jump into some comms during the upcoming objective phase because we should have 10 talent tiers on both sides. Couple autos coming out from Zul'jin. Vala trying to deny some of that stackage, but also keeping her stackage going as well. Chunky heals come out, but yeah, Fuzz cannot 1v1 this. Does get a handful of damage into Zul'jin. Top lane, Sonya and Dahaka doing their best to push things up. Or excuse me, Johanna and Dahaka doing their best to push things up, but Sonya defending fine on her own. Wave of Light level 1 for Uther is completed. 3/4 of a level to go for that 10 talent tier on the right. Next objective phase will be spawning in the east-west positionings in the race potential sides. Sonya just keeping some of that fury up by attacking some of these sidewalls, wait a healing pathogen spread around, but it doesn't look like anyone's going to be able to step up and push this Impaler camp into the fort. There's going to be a Detainment Strike into the wall, and Zul'jin, he's kind of caught out here, looking to back away. Neither team has 10 talent here just yet. Zul'jin drops his health bar down. Vala stopped by time trap, excuse me. And Diablo full on souls. He's going to have the reduced soul consumption in less than 1/4 of a level. And Sonya spears onto the Immortal, starting to get some race here. Arcanite Axe is on 18 stacks. Zul'jin's got the 1.1 range increase with his 15 baseline stacks. 8 enhanced agility, or 8 tissue regenerations. 6 tissue regeneration stacks for our Dahaka there. Sorry, just jumping around on these numbers. 72 for Vala. We've got 9 on our Fetid Touch. And 3 stacks on Detainment Strike for our Valas, or for the Ariels. She's gonna discover Porky in the bush. Bless Shield goes out from the Johanna. There's gonna be a Detainment Strike, Rain of Vengeance as well. Porky locked in place for a moment. The slowing sand zone a little bit, but Fuzz finds a small window to go through. He's gonna vault in, trying to get the damage onto Zul'jin. There's gonna be an isolation as well. The Lightning Breath cooking up a few enemies, but no one will go down. Fuzz gets hit with a Shadow Charge, but there's gonna be a cleanse on to this Vala with not a whole lot of mana. And the Immortal will once again go over to the side of Team Nintori with way more shielding than before, this time into the top lane. If you're curious about Big Bad Belth's stats, I can take a look at those for you right here. Baseline, 618 damage. Into structures, 1,236. 16,200 points of HP, and we're going to be seeing even more of that in shielding at 12k. Johanna steps up, Iron Skin activation, trying to get some harassment onto the enemy, maybe looking for the Subdue to finish out at level 4. Speaking of level 4, the Ariel on 4 of 6 stacks for the extra damage, does have the extra range passively. I think Diablo Shadow Charged Brandon through the Immortal Stun. That was nicely done. Detainment Strike, 5th stack right there. 96 stacks for our Vala as the bottom lane fork goes down to the Sonya. Dahaka trying to chase onto her. Does pop Wrath of Berserker in this engagement, or at least down over here. I just saw the activation of it on the cooldown. and the Immortal will confirm fort and top. Sonya gets bottom lane. Things are falling apart on the side of Team Cure. Is the reverse sweep going to happen? They're going to try and make it happen for sure here on the side of Team Nentori, as they have 2 forts down on the enemy side, and Sonya with Wrath of Berserker finishing out a camp for bottom. All right. Chromie heads towards top camp. We'll have Stukov joining Sonya in bottom. 13 talent here, almost here on both sides. Heroic-wise, we didn't talk about all these, but it's going to be Isolation, Crystal Aegis, Divine Shield, Rain of Vengeance, and Blessed Shield on the opposing side. Tostingo, Lightning Breath, Slowing Sands, Wrath of Berserker, and the Flailing Swipes, as Kier finishes out his Detainment Strike, level 4. He's got the extra 250 damage. Diablo gets a Shadow Charge, but he's Fire Stomp built, so there's no value. There's no, like, armor or souls to pick up. Granted, Diablo is at full souls. Oh, boy. All right, well, I think during the next objective, we're going to jump into some comms, and it seems like Team Nentori is leading, so maybe we get some Nentori comms here and see how they're getting along for this map number 4. But we'll wait for the Immortal announcement before we get into that. Oh, look at that. Look at the timing on that, chat.
Oh, just clear bots.
I need some gamers here though soon. Care the bless, care the bless.
Yeah, he's looking.
Oh, this is a bit more, so he has to come back again and clear.
He's walking into the sand. He's insane. This guy's also insane.
Just cap it.
The Hawkeye's free to rotate now, capping.
I have vision too for the push.
Might need to defend for this one. I think they're gonna go on races. Okay, well, depending on this, I'm going court up.
IQE?
I'm gonna poke it a bit.
I like it.
Don't let them run me for free.
Yeah. They're running at you top.
The Hawkeye used Essence.
Careful in between.
They're kind of running at me.
Just trying not to get blessed. You're super fun.
I'm hitting Vala.
Yeah, hitting her.
Hit Joe, switch to Joe. I'm flipping him in the sense. Run away.
It's a 5v4 now. The Hawkeye's 1 HP.
You need her run, maybe, yeah.
The ball is low.
Okay, let's
kidding
race.
them.
I'm playing from this side. I'm playing Founder.
The Hawkeye has to base and dig.
Watch the bless, watch the bless. Yeah, I can swipe for
I'm
you.
here.
Hitting Joe. They might turn. You can all hit fine.
We're doing good, we're doing good.
Air dig now,
Healing
air dig.
He dug. Top.
Nice Cloud.
Okay,
Help
we're
him
left
dive,
now.
he
They
may.
still have to clear
I
top.
might need help.
Talk again, talk again.
Drops. Keep running. My bad.
Nothing in the world. They didn't clear top.
All right, well, with the unfortunate moment of Zul'jin going down right there, let's jump back out of those comms and make sure I'm out of the comms so I don't talk over players in their channels. But either way, that's going to be Zul'jin going down. The first half of the Immortal will be won over by the members of Team Cure with their first advantage on this map. So the Lightning Breath was slowing down this Dahaka, the Wrath Berserker, but the Immortal will be spinning and zoning Sven. Is there a drag from Blood to land onto someone? The Condemn pulls Diablo in, the drag from Dahaka. Diablo is full on souls, and I believe Porky will be losing 75 of said souls. A huge Fire Stomp through the enemies, and Porky heals up to nearly full. Another drag will connect. Not a whole lot of mana left, but the body blocks are in place, and yes, Porky will lose a stack of souls. Sonya spears in onto Fuzz and almost gets the kill immediately. So little mana left on this Vala, but she's able to back away. The Immortals at 16,000 to 12,000. And now Nentori's the new target. Vala trying to chase in. The Flailing Swipes are used, but Vala continues to chase the Vault. The way to pustule the autos, that's enough. Cool guys don't look at explosions, as Fuzz was already backing away after the Hungering Arrow did connect. Dahaka Brushstock on the right, coming through. He lands. No, he doesn't land the Dragon and Nano. I thought he had that right there. Meanwhile, Sonya heads to the camp in top lane. I know, that spear on Vala was kind of scary. 16 talents, a little bit closer for Team Cure, as they did find a couple kills right there. Sonya grabs top lane camp consolation prize. Fuzz just autoing onto this Immortal. Manticore level 16, half a level to go, and that's a big pickup for the side of Team Cure. Team Nentori, I mean, they're gonna get 16 for Zul'jin. They'll have, I don't know, well, top off for Stukov will be nice. Diablo will have full Fire Stomp build, essentially. Chromie's already got a 16. Sonya maybe gets percent-based slam. I don't know. I feel like the 16s aren't that crazy for the side of Team Nintori. Immortal, first one of the game for the side of Team Cure, will be moving in through top lane. 16 to just about level 16, favoring Team Cure. The Immortal gets the last bit of the fort front gate. Vala vaulting around, getting those Death Dealer resets off these minions. Corki looking to step up with a Fire Stomp, try and get some free souls with that Soul to Flame. Wrath Berserker Spear in. Sonya hit back with a Detainment Strike. Does have a couple slams to come through. Level 16 on the right, and it is going to be that Giant Slammer. We'll be seeing the wrong place, wrong time. Vala vaults in. Sven is going to be completely fine. A little bit of damage out from the Vala. 185 stacks, by the way, for Fuzz. Has only lost one of his Gambit. As the Iron Skin activation of Johanna, she backs away, and Vala looks to get a couple autos onto Ivy here with that Manticore trigger. In bottom lane, Bloodcool was able to push up a bit more, and this is going to be the fort getting low, and the members of Team Cure, they're rallying. They're making this look a lot closer than the reset. Oh, wait, hold on. Diablo, Fire Stomp, gets the dismount, Detainment Strike. Detainment Strike into the wall. Zul'jin is at his 30 stack, so he has the double revolve on the Arcanite axes, on the Twin Cleave. Detainment Strike into the wall. The isolation onto Zul'jin. Is there going to be any sort of follow-up with the Blessed Shield? Absolutely. But it doesn't seem like anyone can capitalize on a kill here just yet in the bottom lane engagement. This is going to be Vala still stepping in. The autos attacks raining in. 200 stacks should be coming through in a second. Condemned from Johanna, the Lightning Breath activation, but the Diablo, the Wrath of Berserker is not enough to save this Sonya. And Vala still chasing in, has that hot pursuit level 4 vaulting in as well. Zul'jin trying to throw back a couple autos here and there. Big heal coming out from Cure. But it seems like the members of Team Cure will back away. No, they're going to wait for their minion wave to arrive and maybe take down Fort. Time Trap onto the Ariel. Crystal Aegis is still up and available. Fuzz gets a couple more autos in. The way to push still not connecting from Stukov, but this bottom camp will be quickly eviscerated. It is known, Time Walker's Pursuit getting this vision, but the Immortals will be spawning on the east-west position. This is going to be race potential side for the blue team. We know this because we can see naturally the blue team vision, so if I were to swap visions, your minimap will swap the axis to the right, so there you go. Little tidbit of information for those of you watching at home. You always on Battlefield will see the blue team race logo. Unless someone, of course, is holding a vision, as I mentioned. So, we get into the races here on both sides, and it's looking like the race is kicking off quite quickly for the members of Team Nintori. And I think Team Cure, they know they got to fight here in this objective area. Dahaka chilling in the bush. The bottom lane fort will go down. Double camp pushing that lane. Speaking of camps, right side Bruiser camp grab. The Immortals will move to defensive sides. Shield Glare goes out, Condemned to pull Diablo in. The objective is going to have some zoning stuns. Johanna goes in with the Iron Skin. I think she was trying to finish out her level 4 stackage, and Vala is able to get Manticore Massive Valley. The Divine Shield was utilized in all of this, so that is one heroic pull, but I don't think you're too upset about that on the side of Team Cure. Dahaka Brush Ducks in. Time Trap read is good from Chromie once again, but Shill Hearth out for full mana. Bottom lane wave is going to be cleared away. I wouldn't be surprised if Dahaka starts making his way towards top to clear things out over there, and absolutely that'll be the case. 235 stacks for our Vala currently, as the Immortal will go over to the side of our blue squad. Where is this going? Top lane, I think? Yeah, top lane has a little bit more HP. Very close, though. Oh boy. Chromie level 20 is here. She's going to be going into the Blessing of the Bronze. Activate to cause Chromie and all ally heroes to gain 20% movement speed and their basic abilities recharge 35% faster for 8 seconds. Hitting an enemy hero with Sandblast from Chromie or her echoes reduces the cooldown of Blessings by the Bronze by 1 second. Baseline cooldown 30 seconds. For those wondering, we do have the Reservoir of Hope for our Ariel, already on 7 stacks. Dahaka looks for a drag, but he doesn't get it off that side while being taken down. The Rain of Vengeance to zone. And Blood has to pop some essence, I do believe. And Chromie eats up. Oh my god, Chromie Sandblast! 1, 2, 3 steps onto Fuzz. Running in a straight line. And that'll be the clear disengage call from Team Cure. Porky's still chasing in. Detainment Strike from Cure. Wrath of Berserker from Sonya. We do have the Time Walker's Pursuit to get more vision. Sonya can maybe close the distance. Shield Glare back. Looking for the spear. The minion wave gets in the way. Detainment Strike with the Piercing Lash, level 13, helping out a ton. as now the members of Team Nintori have rotated all the way through top lane, and they want to try and take down a keep here after this Immortal phase has been cleared out. Slowing stance from Chromie to zone. No 20s on either side. A little bit fast. Blast Shield comes out from the Johanna. She's looking to step in. Chromie uses the timeout. There's a drag onto the Diablo. He does have full souls. Benediction double stun onto Diablo. He's going to be silenced by the isolation of this Dahaka. But that will be a condemn onto Sonya. She looks to spear back in. Another drag. Blood gets hit with the stasis from Kier. Detainment strike into the wall. A stun from Valimar won't be enough. And Vala up in 2 seconds. The keep won't go down. Good defense coming out from Team Kier as Brandon will hearth out for full. Kier, you're a little low on mana there, bud. We have Contagion level 20 for our Dahaka, Shield of Hope for the Ariel. We will actually be seeing the Divine Protection for Uther, increased devotion armor to 250 and its duration by 0.5 seconds. We'll be seeing Farflight Quiver for the Vala and the Blinded by the Light on our Johanna. On the opposing side, less than a quarter level to go for this 20 talent tier, and the Immortal spawn will be just in 25 seconds. So this will be 20 talent tier on both sides for the next objective. How will things happen? Or what's going to be happening around this objective area? Fuzz, I think, was looking for some maybe sidewall or minion wave encroaching or arriving to get the hatred up, but none to be found. Still, at 236 stacks is pretty good. Bottom camp will be grabbed here. Camps on the right and left. Could maybe back off and grab the Fallen Shaman on the left side, but it doesn't seem like that's a priority. Camp will be cleared out in bottom lane. I think the Impaler's left on 1 HP. Johanna comes in with the Shield Glare. Diablo can do Initiate. There's going to be the Blessings of the Bronze activation. Huge Storm Shield onto 2 allies, 3 actually. Dahaka lands the Isolation only onto Diablo, who has to Hellgate away to safety. He is full on souls, and 52 stacks for our Zul Jin. Rather Berserker Sonya trying to get some race potential here. Vala getting some autos in. She actually vaults in. They're looking to play aggressive onto the Zul Jin. Arcanite Axes getting more stackage right there. He's actually at 116. Top lane wave has crashed onto the keep. The catapult is fixated onto the structure, but that's not the big concern. Attainment strike. Top lane keep may go down, actually. Though the race is looking pretty good. It's about 2k difference. Diablo is giga far. What is he doing? Porky way too aggressive here. Should be taken down, and he will be by Uther. Diablo's souls are expended, and Vala keeps the hatred going. She's going to start vaulting in. Sonya's lost Wrath of Berserker. Slowing stance from Chromie, trying to zone funds away. Diablo, as I mentioned, had souls, and he's back in the mix. Immortals are on defensive sides. About a 9,000 difference favoring the members of Team Nintori. And we're got 2 charges on, by the way, for the flailing swipes of Stukov. Let's pull away our talents. Time Walker's pursuit for some vision right there. Johanna steps in. The Blessed Shield was utilized. Dahaka looking for the flank, the flailing swipe, the time trap to see if an isolation. It does hit onto Diablo. Is there a potential drag? Storm Shield activation from Johanna as well. Zul'jin gets a couple autos into Fuzz, who answers back with a few autos of his own. Immortals on these defensive sides, and it's looking really close now. A little bit more poke from Chromie. Keep in mind the Fallen Shaman in bottom lane has arrived at the keep front gate, and Sonya's going to show. The moment she shows, Brandon and friends, that's the green light to go in and try and race down the rest of this Immortal. Nah, they're actually going to say, okay, Dahaka, you go to top lane and clear that out. Okay. So a little bit of respect from the solo laner, or at least the solo lane setup. Dahaka goes and clears out this wave with the Dark Swarm activation pretty quickly. Still have that Fallen Shaman a little healthy. Diablo Fire Stomp. Vala gets chunked. Heals up by Cure. Speaking of Cure, by the way, on the Ariel has 14 stacks on the Reservoir of Hope. Johanna steps up, but doesn't find anything she likes, so Brandon backs away. Blessed Shield from the Johanna. Flailing Swipe going out. Dahaka looks for a drag with the Elongated Tongue 16, but no connection. And this Immortal should go over to the side of Team Nintori. Slowly whittling it down from Chromie Artillery, and they should find it right here. 224 HP left. Brandon so very low. Divine Shield, as well as the Shield of Hope utilized onto him, and Blood should be able to maneuver his way out of this. Hellgate in! Porky going in aggressive. Essence activated, but no kill onto Dahaka. As Johanna looks to step back up, get some slow. Condemn activation. Isolation only connecting onto 1. Actually, it was onto the Diablo as well. The Rain of Vengeance from the Vala. Diablo slowed but the slowing sands create some space. The top lane keep has gone down. Brandon gonna reset for full mana. This could be the push to win, chat. Big Bad Belith in the bottom lane is currently dealing 2,172 damage into structures, walking in with 40,000 points of HP and shielding, has range attack until it loses said shielding. Vala getting chunked right here. Fuzz just walking in a straight line, but slowed so much that wasn't able to really get away. Sven does have that Wrath Berserker, using the sidewalls to keep that sustained. Spears in, condemned from the Johanna. Dahaka looks for a drag, but none to be found. Whoa, Brandon jumps onto Zul'jin to Tame Strike to push him back as the Toss Dingo was activated. Sorry, I was looking to see if he has the level 20 upgrade. He does. Okay, this could be the game-winning moment here. Do we get a 4-4? Do we get a 2-2 score? Immortal's going to get some hits onto the shield. Diablo Shadow charges in onto Brandon. There's going to be a shield glare into the enemies. The Storm Shield activation. Immortal's getting tons of damage into this core. Like 10% per auto attack. Wow. It was like 3 autos. And I think there was some other in there, but still, like, that was wild. That was absolutely wild. Whoo! Okay, 73 stacks for our Zul'jin. If you're curious, that is 369. Very nice. Dahaka chilling in top lane. 166 stacks on the Arcanite Axis. Vala, by the way, is done with Creed of the Hunter. She's died twice, so she's down to 15% bonus attack speed. 15 stacks on Reservoir of Hope. Does that show here? Bonus storage, 1,125 for a total of 2,252 energy for Ariel. Sonya cancels the top lane camp. Bottom lane Impaler camp was grabbed as well. Bit of a reset, a lull here. Porky on this Diablo, 69 nice souls. No subdone for the Johanna. As we continue to look at top lane being cleared away, camp is fairly apparent it's being grabbed, and so this will be bottom lane easily pushed back. Immortal phase is coming back up here. 9-4 in kills, favoring the side of Team Cure. But structurally, it is Team Nintori ahead. Time Walk's Pursuit gets vision around this camp being stolen, but it does not seem like it will be. Immortal's going to defensive positions. Blue on the left, red on the right. And we'll have Fallen Shamans traded. Impaler camp in top lane, pushing up near where the keep used to be. And now Uther stepping up a bit here. Fuzz just keeping that hatred going. Does have the Farflight Quiver level 20. Time Walker's Pursuit. Little multi-shot into the bush right there. Kier stepping up, starts getting some autos in. A Fire Stomp from Diablo. He's at 88 souls, so if they take him down, no respawn for him. That timers are plus 60 seconds. Fuzz with that Farflight Quiver trying to get the autos in. Needs to be careful though. That Zul'jin hurts right now. So does the Vala, actually. Realistically, she vaults forward and does like, I don't know, I'd say like 15% of Diablo's HP with like 1 vault auto. Might have been a Manticore stack in there as well. Slowing sands. Right side, right side. We do have a Brush Stock in from the Dahaka. As the time trap activated, it is. Is he going to be punished for this? Oh gosh, he should be dead, but he activates Essence. The Slowing Sands comes out. There's going to be a Lightning Breath from Diablo, the Storm Shield activation, as well as a drag onto the Sonya. She goes down. That's humongous. Diablo does not have full souls, and he's at 25% HP. Zul'jin trying to make a trade happen. It's not. Shield Glare. We're 27 minutes in. Brandon doesn't get the Subdue finished out, but he does get that big slow. The Immortal gets the Storm. Wait. What? Cure, are you serious? Holy heck! I mean, Vala did that much damage, but still, Cure, what? Level 1 for Cure, that's 30% of the energy. Wow. Wow, Cure, what? They're going for Immortal. This Immortal will go into bottom lane. Oh, what do we got going on here? What's going on? Are we backdooring? Are we heading to the back door? Uther's scouting around. He doesn't see the enemy. They're like, this might be a back door. Oh my god. We know it's happening. Immortal still has to move through the lane. Dahaka, does he have Brush Stock available? Yes. Okay, they're seen on the minion wave. They have been seen on the minion wave. Sorry, I'm trying to get vision here really quickly. No, 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 no. They realized they shouldn't have done this. Uh-oh. Sonya versus Vala over here. Sonya lands the spear. Funz lands the Oh, no. That's such a dead Vala, but she gets a huge heal from Cure just in time. Stukov trying to back away the time trap from Chromie. That's definitely a dead Stukov. Oh my god. Okay, he's trying to sustain. By the way, the Immortal is like extremely strong right now. Vala and Zul'jin will be traded. I apologize. I think this might be the... Wait, is this the... How is Stukov still alive? Hello? Nentori, please die! This doesn't end. I don't think this ends, chat. I don't think we're done. We are not... The Immortal... Look at the damage from the Immortal per auto attack. I can't believe it. Diablo, Chromie, Sonya still alive. Vala died, and we are continuing to go here in map number 4 of this best of 5 series. I am completely out of tea. Oh my god. All right. Almost a 30-minute game. And we have another Immortal phase coming up here in about a minute or two. Okay, so Reservoir of Hope is 17 stacks, so 2,240. Excuse me, 2,494 total energy.
Denied.
Indeed, it was a deny. You're about 20 seconds late on that one, homie. 13-5 in kills. I think Vala, that was her 3rd death, so she's down to 10%. I can't believe it, chat. What? Shield goes in. Storm Shield activation. Vala trying to get the auto attacks in. The Rain of Vengeance comes out as well. The Storm Shield, or the Ariel shielding comes through. Condemned from Johanna. Hellgate in from Diablo. He's taken down, but souls are expended. Brandon run down by the Zul'jin. The Demon Strike to push him back. Fuzz is like, maybe I can find something into the Sonya. She misses the spear. Vala vaults forward. Huge heal onto Ivy from that Stukov, by the way. Oh, Ivy is so close to dying, but Fuzz respecting. Time Trap Seed, that's a good Shadow Charge! Divine Shield is thrown onto the Vala. There's a camp on core through top lane, by the way, but the fight continues here. Whew. I'm stressed for both these teams, man. I mean, if this is one, this goes straight to core and ends. Like, I don't think you defend against this. Okay. 4 seconds on Dahaka, 8 on Johanna. Immortals will go to what positioning? Luckily, defensive. Time Walker's Pursuit gets vision. Diablo goes in for the Shadow Charge onto Fuzz. No Divine Shield for 44 seconds. Tainment Strike back. Cure trying to back away. Able to get that Shield of Hope out. The isolation from Dahaka is massive onto, like, almost every enemy hero. Dahaka! Diablo's taken down! That's massive! No souls! Zul'jin being okay, the Blessed Shield, hello! Detainment Strike saves, and we're currently trying to see if the Zul'jin can trade. Ariel goes down, Sonya takes down the Vala, Zul'jin picked off as well. It's Chromie and Sonya up against an Uther Johanna Dahaka. Golly, chat, what a game! Oh my gosh. Dude, they need those Brandon auto attacks. They can't just have him anchor. They need to try and race this down as best as they can. Sonya's showing bottom, Chromie's showing top. They know they're safe for at least another 10 seconds. Can they burn this down in 10 seconds? Like, it's gonna take ages long. Johanna is gonna go clear out bottom. I don't know. Okay, all right. Well, looks like we have a time trap onto Valimar. I think he was able to just still back away just fine. 7 seconds on Ariel, 8 on the Vala, 4 on Stukov. You can't give this away. They're going to try and maybe bait Sonya in. but she should get this Immortal, and that's going to go core and just win. Time Trap from Chromie. Isolation goes out, but it misses. Porky goes in for the Shadow Charge. We currently have Sonya finishing the Immortal. Vala coming in as well. I don't think they're going to kill Sven quick enough. This should be objective phase going over to the right side. Sonya goes down. Honestly, Team Cure, I think they have to run straight at the enemy core. Otherwise, I think they lose to the Immortal. It's going to go top. It's got so much HP. 40,000 baseline HP. And it's looking like 16,000 points of shielding with almost 3k damage into structures. They're going to defend this in lane. They're going to do their best to defend this in lane. Meanwhile, they're just going to end through bottom. Diablo slowing things down a little bit. Immortal has lost its shielding, but Sonya or Johanna trying to slow things down. So is Uther. The Immortal. Yeah, this is I don't know how you defend this, and it's seeming like, ladies and gentlemen, the reverse sweep. It's possible. 34 minutes in. Toss Dingo, Immortal. Oh my God. GG, well played. This series goes to a game 5 after 34 minutes on Battlefield of Eternity. GG's. Oh, you know the deal, chat. Thank you so much for hanging out. We're not done by all means. We still have one more map. The final map is coming up. We're going to go ahead and roll out some ads. We're going to get rid of those so we can get into game number 5. If you're enjoying the stream, be sure to drop a follow. It costs you $0. We do stream 6 days a week. We got a lot of fun content on this channel between Heroes, From Software games. We have cooking streams. We also have painting streams. We got a lot of fun stuff on the channel, so be sure to follow if you'd like to support the stream further. Every little bit is appreciated, but we're going to go ahead and roll out a block of ads. When we come back, we are going to get into map number 5, the reverse sweep. Can it happen, or will the members of Team Cure put the brooms away and shut things down? Let's find out. Alrighty, everybody, ads are done. We're back in our best of 5 upper bracket final, and if any of the games went to a game 5, I'm glad it was this one today, because this is the determining game. Winner of this map right here. We're in a best of 1 essentially. Winner of this map of Infernal Shrines will be going into the upper bracket final on Sunday of next weekend, having the 1 map advantage in that best of 7 grand finals. Loser will go to the lower bracket final and has to fight through a best of 5 to get back into the best of 7. We could be seeing the first matchup of these two teams. We could be seeing a rematch of these two teams. Sorry, I couldn't remember the phrasing. This could be the precursor to our grand finals, because we could see both of these teams again next Sunday. Thank you all for hanging out. By the way, this is the Heroes Captains Clash. There are no tournament shenanigans. There's no baseline bans. There's no voted bans. There's no carryover bans. All 90 heroes are available. Of course, there's bans at the top of the screen, but that only pertains to the Infernal Shrines draft. Lucio continues to be constantly banned away, very rarely picked. I think there were like 2 games this weekend in total with Lucio, maybe 3. Brightwing to be banned out, Johanna as well. What do we get rid of here for the side from the side of Team Cure? Mean Cub, how you doing, bud? Welcome in. Thank you everyone for hanging out, by the way. Thank you all for all the new followers. Welcome in. Hope you're all having a wonderful Sunday, or potentially Monday, because it is 15 for me, so it's 12:15 for our lovely European viewers in Central Europe. So happy Monday to our European viewers. Thanks for staying up so late with me on a work night, on a school night. And Maev will be the last ban on the left-hand side. Team Nintori with first pick. This is going to be map choice coming out from Team Cure. So the losing side opted in for map pick priority. I believe the last maps available was either Cursed Hollow or Infernal Shrines. I think those are the literal 2 last maps available. So coin flip between those 2, but it seems like Team Cure want to prioritize the map with a Junkrat first pick to Team Nintori. More games, no sleep for Bahamut. Oh, it's only 3:16 for me. It's only Austin 3:16. I mean, granted, I have been up since 6 a.m. today, and I have been casting for 6.5 hours straight, but you know what? I'll just suffer through it all for you. It looks like our alerts worked for Mean Keb, but they did not go off. Hold on one second. Let's see if we can get this activation. Diablo and Hanzo will be grabbed on the left-hand side. We have very spooky alerts. These are from Halloween, obviously. Agony Monday. Just take the day off. You were lurking most of the day. I appreciate it greatly. All right, let's see. Can we get this to actually trigger properly? Hey! No message, but thank you for your brand new Prime Gaming. Welcome to the Bahamut. Enjoy all of your amazing emotes like Baha Weenie. Junkrat, Hogger, Deckard. This is obviously going to be a Cho'Gall on the right side. Diablo, Hanzo on the left. Oh, no. I'm probably going to be seeing a main tank ban priority. Actually, maybe? No? Sylvanas would not be a bad ban unless they plan on going for it on the side of Team Cure. IB's Sylvanas has been nice. They could look for a Chromie ban as well. Chromie was huge in that last game. They're gonna get rid of the Thrall, which is interesting. I wonder if there's a Deathwing consideration. Sometimes when we see Thrall, Deathwing is like a counter into that for the solo lane because of the percent base damage baseline with, or not baseline, but level 1 with Rolling Thunder. A bit late to take the day off. No, it's not. No, it's not. Bro, I've called in an hour before my shift when I was an engineer because I literally couldn't stop hugging the toilet. I had some bad food one time. And I had like a 24-hour bug where I literally was just I couldn't even get out of the bathroom essentially. Oh, that was awful. Blaze on the right will be banned away. Thrall as well. We've got a Diablo Hanzo with a Malfurion, and I'd like to see some sort of mage here early on. No, they go in solo lane. And then they can flex with this last pick. They could go into a mage if they want it, or they look for another auto attacker. Genji is up and available. Or if they want to do Shimada Bros on the side of Team Cure. I do like the idea of a Mephisto, a Chromie, some sort of artillery into the objective area. Rarely and sometimes randomly, we'll see Orpheus on this map. Or Poke is pretty decent for the objective area. Junkrat, Hogger, Deckard. Does Porky go into a Stitches here? The pieces were there for the Stitches composition, and Porky's Stitches is pretty good. IB Hammer is kind of terrifying to deal with. I was wondering if they would lean into Sylvanas, as she hasn't been banned away. With the Hammer, I feel like you want some artillery, so I feel like Chromie would be an absolutely fantastic pickup. Good pairing with the Malfurion with Innervate. You've got range poke from Hanzo to capitalize on top of that. Apocalypse could be a setup as well, or even Chromie could be setting up Apocalypse with Slowing Sands or Temporal Loop. So I think it's just, it notches into this composition so well, but Cure wants to make the big plays with Zeratul. All right, chat, let's go ahead and jump into it. This is going to be our final game of the day. Let's make the Twitch prediction nice and big. We had a really big prediction for the final game, or the last game. I'm pretty sure we can make this one even bigger. Let's get into it as we load on in to map number 5, final map of the day for the Heroes Captains Clash in the upper bracket finals. All right. Look at that Baha arrive. Look at those cute little emotes you got now. Wonderful. Alrighty, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Final map of the day. Man, 6.5 hour cast so far today. We're looking at nearly a 7-hour casting day. I'm a happy camper when it comes to this much Heroes of the Storm. I hope you all are all as well. Excuse me. And I appreciate all the follows and all the raids. We had so many raids today, so thank you all to the those who came over here, stuck around, and followed the channel. Thank you to all the brand new primes. So many generous people in chat today, so thank you all for being here. Thanks for supporting one of the best MOBAs on the planet, and we'll see who's going to come out on top of this best of 5 map number 5. Any all-inners in chat? Any all-inners? Any big ballers in chat, as we have Team Cure on the left-hand side trying to shut down the reverse sweep that is Well, they're facing a reverse sweep. We'll see if it can be done. Kier with the Zeratul, Valimar, Malfurion, Fuzz, Hanzo, Blood will be your Leorc, and last but not least, Brandon on the Diablo. Chat, I will do my best to jump into both comms for this game so we can hear potentially comms from both sides in this last. It really just depends on how the game goes trajectory-wise. But on the side of Team Nintori, brooms are out, dustpans in hand. They're looking to end this map number 5 with a victory and punch their ticket to the Grand Finals next Sunday. Nintori with the Decker Kane, Nano on your Sergeant Hammer. We'll see a Junkrat played by IB. Sven is your Hogger, and last but not least, the hooker, Porky. Sorry, phrasing. Dice all in, let's go! Menkeb is all in as well. Hook goes out, looking for that hook into Steel Trap, none to be found. Sapphire was your level 1 for the Decker. The root will connect onto this Leorc. There's going to be a staggering blow from Hogger and a little bounce off that Loot Horde, but no early game kills to be gleaned as Zeratul looks to play aggressive. Cure putting on a mean face for map number 5. It is going to be the Shadow Hunter for Cure, so he's going to be looking for those regeneration globes. We have a Q build Hanzo. Fuzz, are you a flawless technique enjoyer? We'll see. Q-Build Hanzo with the target practice. We'll be seeing Emerald Dreams on our Malfurion, Devil's Due Diablo, and Osin's Renewal for the Leorc. On the opposing side, regeneration globes will be gathered by Porky. Hold on, Nano in top lane, Nano in top lane! Mace to the face, and Leorc gets first blood for his team. Hogger on the Prowl level 1, extra 1 timers. We'll also be seeing Advanced Artillery for the Sergeant Hammer, as well as the Sapphire I mentioned, and the Hungry for more on Stitches. Globes are pretty easy to be gathered here consistently. We'll keep an eye on his stackage and see how that health is going to increase throughout the game. We'll take a look at Hanzo's stackage later on as well. I'm going to actually just take an early look at this and see who he's hit. Nobody! Okay. Shadow Charge from Diablo. Big damage onto IB! And Brandon sets up the kill with Diablo. Fuzz coming through, and that'll be a second kill to the side of Team Cure. Big odds on Team Cure to win it. Big gamble for Team Nintori to get the reverse sweep, and I can't blame you on that one, chat. Oh man, this is what I was hoping for. I really wanted a series to go full distance today. And I'm really glad it was this one. Like, if I had a choice of the 3 best of 5s to go the full distance, absolutely this one, because, I mean, this is the most important one of the day, realistically. Natural agility over the wall. They're going to Shadow Charge, overpower Root from Malfurion. Fuzz trying to get some more autos in on the Hammer. And I think he got one hit with a Q. Explosive Arrow level 4 has been picked up. Hogger in mid lane. Not Hogger, sorry. Stitches in mid lane. Putting pressure onto Cure. Little assistance ping coming out. See all of our, both of our Fallen Shamans traded here. Kalis is always all in, but unfortunately his country doesn't let him gamble, so... all in with 0! But you know what? That +0, that -0, those are very important. Hammer sets up, no Hover Siege, no level 7 yet. Did go into the Siege Tactics for the Neo Steel Plating. Potion of Shielding for the Deckard at level 4. No Ruby, no Floor Juice from him. Neil Peasants, Diablo going in for the Sacrificial. So that's a hook into a Root, into the Sapphire, into a follow-up Root from Decker Kane. But Fuzz gets the Natural Agility, lands a Q. Stormbow still stacking up. We have the Dragon Awakens level 7. Where's Non-Champion to cheer on our flawless technique potential here for Fuzz? Hogger going trait build, Shattering Teeth with the Sticky Wicket, 4 and 7. Emerald will be picked up at level 7 for the Decker Kane, so he does have that 75% healing reduction when applied for 4 seconds. I mean, technically it means you're never in, Kappa. Jump from the Punisher, that'll be Siege Tactics activation from Nano, so there'll be no stun onto this Hammer, who continues to roll around with that Hover Siege level 7. Concussion Mine from Junkrat. I think it looked to displace somebody, but didn't find it. Zeratul, meanwhile, finishes out his level 1. He also has the Wormhole level 7, so this is a Cure high mobility build. He doesn't go for the Singularity Spike. By the way, for those that don't know, Shadow Hunter, so gather regeneration globes lower the mana cost of Blink by 3 up to 45, and then upon gathering 15, basic attacks reduce the cooldown of Blink by 1.5 seconds. We've got the Wormhole, so you have a little bit more mobility, and then we also see the Psionic Strength at level 4 for our Zeratul. But we are going to get into 10s pretty soon, so let's cycle through the other numbers as we always do. Zeratul caught by the Steel Trap. Diablo goes in with the Shadow Charge, but Hogger had the activation of his Hog Wild up against this Loot Horde. He's going to be able to grab the camp. No, wait, maybe. Leoric is on the point. They're trying to steal this away. Porky steps in as well. Hammer raining in damage over the wall. Zeratul blinks away. Porky slammed up against the wall, and Brandon gets the kill with the help of Zeratul. Concussion Mine pushes Brandon off the point, but yeah, this is no big deal realistically for our Diablo. After Hogger gets all the bounces, oh my god, are you serious? Brandon is like, we are done with this series. I am gonna play mean and aggressive, and this is a 4th kill for the side of Team Cure, who will gain 10 talent tier a level early. Next Punisher, Frozen in the bottom lane. And I think we're going to be jumping into some Team Cure comms pretty soon for this objective to hear what they're doing, how they're planning their siege, and what the follow-up will be. But it's going to be an Entomb Dragon's Arrow, which is going to be fired point blank. The Apocalypse comes through as well. Zeratul jumping in behind the gate, getting huge damage onto the Junkrat, and he does go down. Cure looking for more damage onto the Fork Front Gate, as that was Might of the... No! Might of the Naresing wasn't even used. It was just Apocalypse Dragon's Arrow. We still have Tranquility and Entomb for Leoric. Leoric is going to be heading towards top lane to soak up a bit more. 10 talent here, almost here. Zeratul blinks in. Siege Tactics activation. Nano trying to get to some of these potions. Porky, rooted. There's a scroll of ceiling from Deckard to zone. And it's 5-0 in kills. Leoric is a little... he gets actually bopped against the wall. Hogger spins in, but cancels. I guess he doesn't get the bounce he was looking for. Damn, this is still going on? What do you mean, still going on? I'm sorry, did you leave my Twitch channel? You're not allowed to do that. Your attendance has been marked, Devastated? Your attendance has been marked. No pizza party for you, bud. All right, objective phase is here. I said we're going to jump into Cure comms. Let's hear what they're doing from our blue side squad.
Killable, so I just have to play.
They're looking mid with hook.
Yeah, I'm gonna run. I'm gonna play on this Hogger a bit. No, you guys do. I'm gonna play on Hogger. I'm gonna chunk his ass.
You can go. I'll get it.
Oh, intervene.
Okay.
They're missing bottom.
I just don't want to really even fight them 3v4.
I'm making them come to me. I'm forcing them.
Right.
I'm leasing the camp.
Really good. Yeah.
I forced jump
Good outplay.
here.
He's alone.
I got gored. I might die actually, but just do a try. I think I'm okay. I'm out. No gorge, guys. No
Let's speak.
Put camera on wave again, by the way.
No, just try. Yeah, I will, but yeah.
Let me soak top, guys. They're gonna 5-man. Can we run actually? Let me get 13 top. Can we play really slow? They don't have gorge though.
Yeah.
Pre-tapping.
We have a big lead.
I'm
just playing for snipes.
I'm coming now. We could play the fight now if we wanted to, or we could just play the try.
I'm pre-tapped and I'm just making back up. I'm chilling.
We're getting
They're very scared of me.
Trap here.
I'm harassing the Hogger again.
Okay. He moved trap. He's looking for a hook. Care hook. Move trap.
Gorge might be up soon. I'm gonna play top. You group. But I farm this guy.
Entomb Arrow APOC is sick here. Okay. We look for that.
From the top
Trap
side.
moved. They're looking for hook.
I can hear.
We look for it. Entomb first.
I'm just ripping it.
We gotta go in order. I'm hook gorged. I might be okay.
You're probably good.
Keep running.
I think I got out.
There's another hook inbound.
Thanks.
Nice,
Let's go mid for it.
Yeah.
It's too dangerous. They don't have gorge. The globe's really good for me. I get healed to full.
I believe you mid.
Need both globes. I get more here.
Okay, the hook now.
No gorge.
No hook.
There's a trap there.
I have no plans for 15.
I'm gonna go harass the hammer.
Yep.
He's poking, playing it slow.
I'm gonna get the bot wave.
They see you running down.
Yeah,
Let's leave.
Yeah. I'm getting the top wave. I'm just cutting waves away.
Can 3-man play here? You can get top. You get top. 3-man play here.
I'm trying to force them to me bottom. They're coming bottom.
Down, yeah.
Yeah,
I know. I want to kill their offlaner.
Yeah.
Get ready. I'm coming. Funds. Oh! I run. Come on, man. I'm gonna get killed. It's okay.
I got hammer.
I'm gonna get cooked as the Dragon's Arrow comes out. The Entomb will land afterwards, but Sven should be out of this just fine. Alright, a little bit of comms we got to hear from Team Cure. We'll try our best to maybe jump into Nentori comms a little bit later on. Maybe we can see how they fight back around the Mortar Punisher coming up in top lane, but nicely done from Team Cure. They're commanding this Infernal Shrines map, forcing the enemy to play a bit scared and a lot safe as a 2-level lead just about. A little less than that, but still, as I said, commanding lead for Team Cure, who are looking to shut down this series. They do not want to get reverse swept. They don't want to play the best of 5 into the best of 7 with a 1-game advantage in that best of 7 to the team coming from this upper bracket final. You're not used to tournaments going this long. Your attendance has still been marked tardy. Nice Wraith Walk, by the way, from Leoric there. Was able to avoid the hook pull in. Gorge is available. Lorneo. He might just walk up and Gorge. Blood? No. Zeratil's pushing up bottom lane. Diablo and Hanzo are focusing on the top. It is going to be Piercing Arrow for our Hanzo. No flawless technique. Sven gets caught inside the Entomb. Does he have a Hog Wild to get out of this? Does he have any... Uh-oh, Zeratil, bye-bye. Uh-oh, Zeratul, bye-bye. That is going to be a kill onto Hogger's 6th kill over to the side of Team Cure. It's looking really sketchy right now. They need beyond a Hail Mary play from the side of Team Nentori. They need Zeus to descend from the heavens and just smite Cure Zeratul. That's really what they need. Concussion Mine pushes Brandon further away. 17 to 15 in levels. I was about to say our objective phase should be announced soon. Cure still just split pushing in bottom. And that'll be Hogger rotating in. Hogger's gonna do his best to clear at the safety of the keep front gate. And he even saw the easy throw dynamite didn't go very far out, and Cure just chunked him down to about 75% HP overall. This is gonna be our Bruiser camp on the left-hand side grabbed. Heals coming through. Shrine activating in 5 seconds. Team Nentori about to have 16s. Is this a good time? No, I don't think so. We'll hold off on comms. We'll hold off on comms for the time being. Let's get the Entomb onto Porky right now. The Apocalypse activation as well. Good thing we didn't jump in those comms because Porky... No, he won't be taken down. The Dragon's Arrow will connect onto the Decker Canyon. Yes, the Stitches will be falling at this moment. Zeratul, by the way, is currently just ending through bottom. He's got a minion wave on the keep. He's got tons of damage available, and yeah, this is such good split pressure. And they even found, as I mentioned, the Stitches kill. So it's 4v4 in top, but it's just the macro from Team Cure is dominating this Infernal Shrines map. And we can see now, while Team Cure lost the previous map, we can see now why they opted into Infernal Shrines instead of going for first pick. They went for the map pick instead, and they had a plan to employ, and they are employing it well. Stitch is back. We have Zeratul getting 50% of the keep in bottom lane. Leoric pushing up a wave in mid. Punisher looking to jump over the wall into the Sergeant Hammer. Siege tactics. That's a hook onto Diablo up at the gate. Oh, Porky gets the Gorge. That's good. Diablo should have full souls. Ancient Blessings activation from the Deckard right there, and Diablo is absolutely dead. Meanwhile, Zeratul in bottom's like, all right, cool. Maybe I can get the consolation prize of an entire keep. Cure may die for it. I think he's dead for it. Oh, he's definitely dead this way. He's mounted. All right, but he gets the keep. 7-2 in kills. No flawless game coming out from the side of Team Cure. And Team Nentori, is this the moment where they can start kind of rallying? I will point out, there is consistent catapult pressure coming in through bottom lane since there is no keep available. The fort's still here, so no periodic to match. In top lane, there's periodic catapults arriving into this lane as well. Mid to be the same as top, and Arcane Punisher coming up next. Guess where? Bottom lane! If this is won by the side of Team Cure, they could just look to push an end with this next objective. A hook onto Hanzo's huge. Gorge is there. Leoric, does he have an entomb? There is a steel trap on the ground underneath this. The Lornado from the Decker Kane. Fuzz gets the natural agility to wade. The Apocalypse from Diablo activated. He's looking for the flank. Hogger's able to get the kill onto the Hanzo. Meanwhile, Malfurion getting beaten up by Sven. Brandon getting hooked back in. He doesn't have souls to buy back in. Hellgate away with the 20 talent here. And that's a big pull out of Diablo. 100-second cooldown. Minion's going to be hooked in. Chattering Teeth will chase after the Leoric for a moment. Catapult in top lane, pushing in. This will fixate onto the keep. Gonna get a few shots in. This keep's going to be around 50% as Hogger does arrive. Little... Not like super late, but just decent damage from the minion wave and stuff. Alright, next objective, as I mentioned, Arcane in the bottom lane. 20 talents here on the left side is going to be that Shadow Stride, excuse me. Shadow Stride, Hellgate, Tranquility, upgrade with the Serenity, Bullseye for the Hanzo, and Buried Alive for our Leoric. As Stitch's Gorge just now comes off a cooldown, Hogger Shockwave up in 12 seconds. Leoric lands the Drain onto Porky. Nice Wraithwalk activation from our Leoric, and he will not be caught out. Kier continues to push up top lane. None of the enemies showing around, but he can guess that they're on that camp. Hook goes out, but no connection onto Kier. Okay. Arcane Punisher for the bottom lane. So they'll delay out this objective so that it times out with the objective. I was just about to say, it should be here any moment. Half a level to go for level 20. Zeratul clears out the camp and top. Their own will be grabbed already. Oh, is this a Mornado's game for Deckard? I kind of want perfect gems, realistically. A lot of Sapphire, a lot of Emerald value. Stitch is probably Master Hooker. Hammer with the Ultra Capacitors. Hogger, maybe Power Spike, maybe Anger Management. Junkrat, I'm assuming, is Cannonballs. He could go extra oomph, but we'll find out. Fallen Shaman pushing up top. Kier looking for some sort of angle into this. Sorry, I was looking for those 20s. Ultra Capacitors, Hungry Stitches, more Nados for the Deckard. Ancient Blessings activation. A hook goes out. Porky doesn't find anything. 16 to 17 Skeletal Defenders. Hanzo poking in here and there, and Entomb with the Buried Alive does not find anyone. Dragon's Arrow goes in. There's an Apocalypse from the Diablo connecting onto a few. Zeratul goes in and will be able to take down IB. Hungry Stitches creates a little bit of space, but Porky not getting tons of value. The Lornado coming out from the Decker Kane is the biggest factor in all of this, but that is Hammer going down to Leoric. Diablo gets full souls. No, he actually finished out as level 13. Hogger goes for the bounce with the scatter. And the Zeratul will find the kill. The Leoric is being pushed around by those Mornados. But objective phase is going to be finished out. The top lane keep goes down. This is looking like the sun is setting on this series here, chat. And Team Cure, they're shutting down this reverse sweep potential. Dance party mid lane. Really, Porky? Is it really that over? Apparently it is. Apparently it is. Oh, goodbye, Deckard. Fuzz gets hooked in. Stitches. GG well played is called from Sven. Stitches will live. Dragon's Arrow. Fuzz wants the kill! But Junkrat has respawned. It doesn't matter, though, as I mentioned. GG well played. Team Cure takes map number 5. Shuts down the reverse sweep. Wonderfully played. Oh man, thank you everyone so very much for hanging out today. I appreciate everyone who stuck around on this channel for the games. If you had a good time, be sure to drop a follow. If you would like to support the stream further, it's subs, gifted subs, all that good stuff is always appreciated. We do have the Baja Ross raffle going on right now, so every gifted sub, resub, and all that good stuff will get you an entry ticket into that, which is going to be at the end of the month. We'll be doing a painting that we give away to a lucky viewer. But be sure to follow the channel. I stream 6 days a week. Monday is my only day off, and this is going to be the end of our stream today. I'll be back on Tuesday with more Heroes of the Storm action. We have double stream on Wednesday. Thursday will be some Heroes casting. Friday, we'll have some suffering on stream. Saturday and Sunday will be the conclusion of this tournament. So be sure to follow if you had a good time here. Every little bit of support helps us out a ton. But as I said, I'm going to get a host and raid going.